But I'm gonna tell you the truth. These kids wasn't doing that in '98. What we was doing. You understand what I'm saying? So it kind of started from us, and they took it and just rolled with it. But the problem that I had with it, it ain't gone nowhere. It ain't gone.
Well, let me tell you what I has done. Made niggas put down them handguns. The same niggas that just shot you in your mouth. If you ran up 6'9's like the single, but up the block you ran up. Not the billboard, no homo, we don't fill halls. Just I'll rap the fuck out of you niggas when we fill balls. They ball like the eagle, no competition, but we still soar. Above y'all, I found like wine after all this time, we still roll. Let me take it back, show you motherfuckers what I'm here for. Remember 06, O's basement, foot in the door. Them free lunch dudes going to school just for that bag lunch. Hungry shooting slow so the gun won't jam up. Still think rap is wrapped up in a rapture. They bringing the value with a work down. Every strip is at ya. Rated with niggas with raps, we rated whack, bruh. And what I do know is style, it evolves like that Wu-Tang Shaolin movie I saw. Younger versus the OG, OG get dogs. Execution stuck in time, see that's where you fall. Preserve the old way, but know the new way to convey. Cause for Early Jordan, it's a Iverson on the way. But what's the difference between Muhammad Ali and Money Made? See that's what's wrong with these new motherfuckers today. They got money, but ain't got nothing to say. Your influence being controlled by corporate ain't okay.
Here today, here tomorrow, never gone. Never past, ever last, we the strong. We the sound of the city, sing along. Ever proud, never bow, we perform. From the past to the present and beyond. Dock City, keep it greedy, we ain't come. Got the abs to the lawn, rockin' with me. Uptown, say it loud, bring them on.
It's a new day and age, a brand new game means new player ways. Think it's safe to say you niggas might having a hard time adjusting, busting, interrupted your eruption ass, fuck 'em. I'm being like Bruce Lee for the time being. I'm like order with the shit, new styles the master. Who gon' rap the capital? They slept, but had to pull. Thought we was cannibal, that crabs in the barrel bullshit. Critical, but like they self. Beg your pardon, pick the weed out of your own garden. And the shit you like is out there, ain't even look hard in. What about the fact these niggas made it out the projects? It's a young man's game, niggas just getting started. Can you lead by example? Can't do it by talking, just stop it. It ain't good if it ain't honest, just rock with the fact that niggas ain't cooking rocks. The perfection of the craft will come later, 10,000 hours in this order. We want the money, respect, and the power. Got a resolution for this misunderstanding of ours. Let's see who impacts the people of tomorrow.
Here today, here tomorrow, never gone. Never past, ever last, we the strong. We the sound of the city, sing along. Ever proud, never bow, we perform. From the past to the present and beyond. Dock City, keep it greedy, we ain't come. Got the abs to the lawn, rockin' with me. Uptown, say it loud, bring them on.
God damn it, dudes.
Couldn't get a job, so I started one. Gotta go hard, it's all or none. Newsflash, no guarantee, tomorrow gon' come. I done came a long way, where I fallen from is a place called misery, where happiness hardly comes. City of betrayal, in a town called Bluffington. But I never bluff myself. If it's me against the world, I'm putting money on myself. And why? Cause it only makes sense. Don't talk to broke-minded people, it don't make sense. Conversation with Satan, then all I did was sin. Now was conversation with ballers, now all I do is win. Tailor-made suits, meeting with millionaires. Said success is right around the corner, give it a year. But this ain't luck, just dedication and tears. Time to step it up, I got mentally prepared. Be careful who got your ear, cause that's who holds your future. Opportunity is presented, you just gotta choose. We making history now, never stop our movement. We shall overcome, word of Martin Luther. Well, I got a dream too, and I got a team too. Understand what goals in the plan will really bring you. Haters and impersonators, yeah, they be the main two. Never knew what real was till fate came through. Shout out to Killer, what up the tip? To them boys we ain't scared, no not a little bit. They never make the cut, they only ride the bench. Why would a pup pick a fight with a circle full of bits? Me and my chick like Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Presidential like Obama, Bonnie and Clyde mix. I like things consistent, so keep the guessing. Made a couple thousand strong off my first investment. About to choke up the world, better get your beverage. Work smarter and I harder, see I'm in the leverage. What up the senior? Shout out to leader. Used to punish me, made me study the encyclopedia. Said express yourself, cause God love leaders. So blame them for the ether that's coming out your speakers. From a student to a teacher, I was taught to keep it honest so everything is even. Grown man wants to heathen. Gotta walk in my purpose, I'm still here for a reason. Got my sports from my dad, smart from my mom. In a city full of hustlers, I was forced to grind. In a city full of leeches, a remorseful mind will make you miss money, so I ignore the time. First rule, make sure my daughter's fine. My life was like a movie, now recording I'm as due. My life like progressive, I need insurance. They say my life was digressing, I need endurance. Perfect preparation equals top tier performance. Project of God battle tested, I've been ignoring it. When success is attractive, everybody on it. Then doubt replace certainty, lead to that finger point. City of broken dreams, you prone to disappointment. Faces of failure around here seem like the norm.
Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up. Still dark when them shades come up.
Back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, what it is, Picasso. Let's go. I just want take me another trip. I just want fuck me another bitch. I just want stuff me another bag. Stay solid, never on sucker shit. I might just make me another run. Shorty, she bad, I might cut her up. Hand me some money and fuck it up. Back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Money made whether I'm undefeated. Got me a number, you never beat it. Everything cash, don't do the leasing. Might chase the sum of my favorite season. My bros, my dogs, man, they never snitch. Whether it come down to the police, money war, or bitch. Think about how far I came when I sit in my whip. Y'all just trying to get famous. We just trying to get rich. Had a couple people cross me. Do me dirty, I was in a hole. Lesson I learned was costly. Could've gave after one of bros. Could've got me some newer clothes. Could've shagged and got me a hoe. But I know life is a gamble. I just grabbed a dice and let it roll. Woke up by the ocean. Taking trips got me feeling good. Cause on everything I love, I know some niggas died. They ain't never left the hood. Bitches see I'm making moves. Doing anything to fuck me. Tell the truth, I had my dream girl. I was too concerned with money. I was too concerned with trust. But not enough on communication. But you dealing with a hustle, baby. I be in and out of situations. I be in and out of airports. Get a flight and pick a destination. I be in and out of rental. Pick you up in something different just to get it. I just want take me another trip. I just want fuck me another bitch. I just want stuff me another bag. Stay solid, never on sucker shit. I might just make me another run. Shorty, she bad, I might cut her up. Hand me some money and fuck it up. Back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Money made whether I'm undefeated. Got me a number, you never beat it. Everything cash, don't do the leasing. Might chase the sum of my favorite season. Headaches on the daily. Constant drama with my baby mother. Heartbreaks on the daily. Cause at one point I really love it. I'm just trying to build something big. Remember when I couldn't get a gig? I'm a businessman, make a business move. You just see how I really live. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm limitless. Still fresh like I ain't been in shit. Talking funny with injured shit. Working out with no membership. Getting money, thinking tint the whip. If it ain't facts, then don't mention it. If it ain't solid, I ain't into it. Cause fake niggas, fake hoes. I swear this world be so phony. My sister said that I'm cold because I chill by my lonely. You try to fuck my baby mother, then you act like my homie. You know some niggas that heard of me. You don't know me. Sharpshooter like Kobe. Same team like Ginobili. You watch the why I live the why I know niggas that went out like Brody. No niggas that's hiding that owe me. New niggas gon' turn me to old me. New niggas be different than loyalty. New niggas that snitch on their code. I just want take me another trip. I just want fuck me another bitch. I just want stuff me another bag. Stay solid, never on sucker shit. I might just make me another run. Shorty, she bad, I might cut her up. Hand me some money and fuck it up. Back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Yeah, back to the back, had to muscle up. Money made whether I'm undefeated. Got me a number, you never beat it. Everything cash, don't do the leasing. Might chase the sum of my favorite season.
Damn, this nigga ain't back yet. Shit.
He controlling everything.
How you doing? I didn't know my mic was over. Whatever, everybody. How y'all feeling today? Give me a hashtag so I can figure out how to show our faces, man. There you go. Bam! There we go. Welcome. Dang. Oh. There we go. Boom. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of the NEMPATHY Show. I'm one of your hosts, BRYANBEKNOWIN. I got the wonderful Pastor Maurice Ball here with us today. Pastor, how you doing today, good sir?
Man, I'm awesome. How you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm here, doing what I can.
Hey,
What they say, trying to put some paint where it ain't.
Hey, how was your day?
It was good. I got a massage early today, so that was good. I needed that. Matter of fact, I should have had you playing in the background. I didn't even think about that. I just had regular massage music on. I should have had you on in the background. I was not thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes for good massage music, you know.
Man, you had
If
the
you hear
word.
something and you got to raise your hands or you got to shout or something. So
You got to have the word wash over you while you relax. You know, you.
oh, hey, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now what you
Remind
do
me
is you just
one.
listen to it tonight before
go.
while you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Just let it play around
There
and
we
let
go.
get in the spirit. So
There we go. I went to Costco for the first time in a long time. It was so the way my schedule is set up, I am afforded the opportunity to go to the grocery store during the week, during the day.
oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's just me and like old people because I'm in at
Right.
like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. To go on a Sunday where oh God.
It's a different that's a different world. That grocery store
Man.
it is a different world for
And
real.
they just walk around like it's okay. Like it's just not like I don't have anxiety, but I was on the edge today, man.
Too many people.
Too many people, man. They just walking around.
You got to be able to roll up in that joint, get what you need to get, and get out of there.
And I'm single too, so I be in there by myself. So to see somebody is like the husband and the wife and like 3 kids, and the kids is all over the place, and I just want to get my little stuff and get out the way. We need a line for single people.
That's when you got to go to the little local mart. You know what I'm saying? A little local store.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you should be right. I should have just went to the corner store, got what I needed. I should have waited. In all honesty, I should have just waited till Tuesday like I usually do.
At least you got it out the way.
Yeah, but you know, I got a little hookup today. Shout out to my best friend. Yeah. How was your day, man? How was service today?
Oh man, it was good.
It
was cool. You know, talked about my mind just went blank. When God is silent, how do you respond when he's not responding to you, or you praying for the breakthrough, you praying for the heal of your loved one, you praying for something to happen, and God is quiet? How do you respond to that? What's your response? Do you get impatient and move before him? Do you not understand that the silence is part of his purpose? You know, he was silent to Jesus for 3 times. Jesus was in a garden, he prayed, he went, God said nothing, he went back, he said nothing. Time he said nothing, and he finally said, Lord, not my will but your will be done, period. You know, so in that silence there's a purpose in that.
That silence is a tricky place, because sometimes you feel like you ain't doing it right, like you missed something because he ain't talking. Now you just I need to do something because I feel like I missed it, so let me double back, or let me do this, or let me add this thing, or that's right. Waiting on me to, like, you just gotta feel that out. Like
he says those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. So that it's the waiting piece, and but because we are an impatient people, we try to get ahead, and we try to help him, like you said. It's like you double dutching, you know. You like okay. I mean, and then we create situations that we got to pray God to fix because we got ahead of him or some stuff. So. Yeah, the silence has a purpose. He was silent on Jesus. Jesus ended up going to the cross and dying, and salvation came out of his silence. So there's a plan and purpose for it.
I think we got somebody else in here.
For the Bible says that he that speaks when God is silent shall sound like a fool. But he who is silent when God is silent, nobody knows how stupid he is. Amen.
You gotta stop playing, because somebody won't believe that. Somebody won't believe that. Yo, you know what? Speaking of that, it's a Bible verse. I can't wait. It's in the New Testament. Paul was talking, and it was about how it's not a sin, but it's frowned upon to be sarcastic. And I was like, what's wrong with being sarcastic? Because I make a lot of sarcastic jokes, but in my old age, I realized that not everybody is smart enough to understand sarcasm.
Well, Jesus spoke in parables because people were stupid.
That's different. I'm breaking it. He's breaking something down for you to
No,
understand.
wait, no. I mean, technically, Jesus did. He said, "I speak like this because y'all wouldn't get it if I put it any other way." Jesus knew how stupid people were.
Yeah, but he wasn't being sarcastic, because everybody, when you say some sarcastic, you said something sarcastic before, and somebody ran with it or was genuinely offended. He's like,
right.
Clearly, I'm playing.
But no. You know, I'm gonna be real with you, because I'm pretty knowledgeable about the Bible. This is my thing with people. People just want to be offended. That's all they want to do. They just want to be offended, bro. They just want to be offended. Like this the one thing I done realized, man. And my grandma used to always say this: if they gonna talk about Jesus and Jesus was here to help them, they gonna talk about you. And I ain't here to help nobody but myself. So like they hemmed
that man up. They
hemmed that man up like a skirt that was too long.
Boy,
and he was here to help
no
them.
hope for you, boy.
Yeah, so I don't care. I don't care, man. I'm for real. I don't care. And I don't say that maliciously. I say it, man, as a relief, bro. Because truth be told, if you are, I'll put it to you like this. The perfect example of IDGAF is Mo. Mo don't give a F. The truth is, the fact of the matter is, you can look at the way he walks and the way he speaks. Mo be the first to tell you, I don't care what people think. I'ma stand on what it is I believe in. It is, and so if that ain't, I don't give an F. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, if you are a believer, you really and truly don't give a fornication. You don't give a fornication.
Some of them be giving fornication.
No, you shouldn't give a fornication.
That's their problem. They give them too much fornication.
That's why. If you notice, I used it in the past tense. Some people be fornicating, so there's a difference.
All right,
Doug, how was your day today?
Man, my day was cool, man. It was cool. Because it gave me a time to relax, man. I got like the next couple of weeks is gonna be kind of tumultuous, man. I found out one of my closest friends, they lost their grandfather. So I'm trying to be there for them, you know, vicariously, you know what I'm saying? And like through phones, texting and stuff, because you know it happened, but I'm so busy, so I can't personally be there for the person. So you know.
You gotta be there for them through the Cashapp too. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna. Definitely gotta hook them up. I'm gonna send some flowers though. I'm gonna send flowers and stuff like that. Cause I'm not a real when it comes to funerals and stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that.
Shout out to my man Marlon, right? His grandmother passed. Now this is not funny at all. We go. He's Catholic. He was raised Catholic. So we go to the church. We stand out front waiting for him because he got there. We got there before him because he had to go pick somebody else up. We stand out front. He walks in, comes right back out. Like, yo, y'all good? Yeah, like yeah, we're fine. Like, what's going on? Like, what's trying to figure out why he just walked in the door, turned right around. They had his grandma, the casket sitting in the vestibule, like right at the front door. Like, hey, y'all should have a sign.
So you telling me as soon as he walked in?
Yeah, she's right there.
On some Luther Vandross type, I'm just gonna have you right here.
Yeah, just in the casket. Like
that's what they did with Luther.
Like, but you know, usually when you go to a funeral, they have the viewing the bodies up front.
Yeah,
give you time to take that
give you
walk
time to brace yourself.
And prepare. Yeah,
nope. You telling me they had the grandma's body on the welcome mat?
Yes, right there.
That's crazy.
No, that's crazy. Yes. That's crazy.
And I walked in, I was like, oh, okay. I see now.
Okay. All right.
I see why he came
I guess we just got the pleasantries out the way, huh?
Yeah. We just right to it, huh? Boy, y'all Catholics is cut and dry. All right. Also, one of the priests fell and
God damn, man. You just keep adding stuff.
So you know the little thing they be swinging with the smoke.
Oh yeah.
I ain't know it had water in it.
Yeah. What you think that's steam, fool?
Oh, I thought it was. I ain't know what it was, bro. That man. Okay.
Are you serious? You didn't know that? It's like a little thing of water, man. Because you know what I'm saying. I've dated a couple white girls in my life, So it's like some water. I dated a couple white girls in my life. So it's like some water with like some heated coal or something in it. And they swing, it's a representation. Oh man.
So all right, so you know how the church is. You got the aisle up front, two sets of pews, aisle on the side. So they're coming up the middle. They're bringing the body. He's walking ahead of them, swinging the thing. The pews are not on the floor. They're both on platforms about this high. So you got to take a little quarter step to get up on the platform. That man cut left.
Why you make it sound like he'll run it back and broke through the hole?
He tripped. Cut. This is the thing. The platform is also hollow. So it sounds like he fell down a step. Like he fell down one step. And we're in a cathedral. It's all stone, so the sound is just whipping all off the wall, bro.
Yeah,
so everywhere.
The acoustics are very good up in a cathedral. The acoustics are good. So that was the fall heard around the world. That was the fall heard around the world.
So he fell. We all was just like, no. Not like no.
Y'all terrible, man. This is exactly why y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. Y'all shouldn't have laughed at that shit.
We was trying not to. We turned around because, like I said, they're bringing the body up the aisle.
The word "try" means failure is imminent. That's what the word try means. Try means failure is imminent.
Because look, we almost choked it down. We looked at Marlon. He laughing the hardest. He got tears running down and everything. Ooh, boy, these Catholics, man.
Lord have mercy. But yeah, she's one of my closest friends, and I love her. So I'm gonna be there for her as much as I can. And personally, I knew her grandfather, and he was a very stand-up dude. So I'm really hurting for her right now.
Well, we'll be praying for her. What's her name? All right, no,
Shawnee.
Shawnee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen. Y'all got some funny funeral stories, or?
No, because I'm like,
I got it.
See, here you go. He about to indulge your stupid behind. He about to indulge you.
I do got a fun. It ain't real funny. Like, so with my mom passed, and I did the eulogy and all that other stuff. So, you know, I'm up there and I'm saying what God has told me to say, and I told my wife and my cousin that we might have to start throwing heads to get up out of here, you know, because
of what
I was saying from the, you know, so we standing there, you know, like when you stand up front and everybody come and say something to the family, right? Mm-hmm. So everybody come up and they say what they saying. So I told my wife and my cousin, like they're standing on the side of me like Charlie's Angels, you know what I mean? Like my wife on this side, my cousin on this side, right? And I'm standing, I'm not standing flat-footed because I'm like, yo, somebody come up here and they swing and I gotta be able to move.
Whoa. You just ain't gonna speed past that. Why would somebody swing at you at a funeral?
Because of what I was saying. It wasn't, I just kind of called the people out on the carpet and
at a few. I told you he don't give up fornication. Didn't I tell you you don't give up fornication?
I didn't do a normal eulogy. You know what I'm saying? So I actually kind of used that opportunity to do a salvation call to everybody that was in there, and you know you expecting it for me to say how good my mom was and how nice she was and all the stuff that she did and all that other stuff. I ain't have to say that because you knew her. You know what I mean? Like at that point.
Shit.
So at that point it was like, you know. So for real, my cousin, my wife and my cousin was standing there. We standing there in the line, like, hey, I'm like, you just don't know. Somebody might come up here and try to stuff us here. And nobody came and said nothing to me. Everybody said stuff to my sister, right? Like they consoling her and they doing all that stuff. They just walk right past us, and I'm just sitting there like, you know, I'm literally ready to. I'm like, hey, if it goes down.
I told y'all, man. Y'all think I be joking. Jesus is the only thing that keeps Mo from being Clarence. I'm telling you that right now. Man. Jesus is the only thing that keeps Mo from being Clarence. I'm telling you.
Hey man, you got.
But you know how family is on funerals. You know,
man.
You know,
especially if there's money involved and family members we just met involved.
So yeah.
That Joker Mo. That Joker Mo. I love Mo's disclaimer when he told us, look, I was just up there saying what the Lord laid on my heart to say.
Hey man, that's real.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's gotta be, you know, because every funeral, everybody wants to say some nice stuff about the person who has passed.
Nah,
yo.
No, this is what I can't stand. Everybody who knows the person in life, and then they sit up here and say that they in a better place. So hell is empty. That's what y'all telling me. Hell is empty. Hell is empty.
Right.
Like y'all knew this person. They wasn't shit. Like hell is empty. I can't stop. No, because that's being for real, bro. Because that's disrespectful to people like myself who really trying to be better. This person didn't try at all, and y'all still gonna act like you gonna see them in the sweet by and by.
But to your point, you said try means failure is imminent. So.
Well, maybe
yeah.
I ain't perfect.
You rolling the dice, baby.
Hey, I'm just saying what God put on my heart to say.
I feel you, man. I feel you, Doug. Yo, some days I feel like I'm gonna get up there. He gonna be like, "Man, hurry up before I change my mind. Get in here before I change my mind."
I'm serious. Soon as the gates opening, I'm sprinting in before Peter anybody got a chance to look. Hey. That's serious. The gates of the church. Who was that black dude that ran by?
Hit the lip on the gate trying to get in.
Yeah. Hiding somewhere. Just trying to hide.
Yeah, I'm in here, cuz.
Like God be like, you know I can see you, right? No, you can't. No, you can't. You overlook my sins, overlook me.
Yeah, I'm just in here, cuz. I don't need the mansion that you talking about. I don't need jewelry. I'm just trying to get in here, cuz. I can find me a roommate as long as I make it.
I'm being serious, boy. Yeah. Don't we have a buddy plan? I'll pray to God we have a buddy plan in heaven. Because I always keep one saved, sanctified friend. I pray to God. I pray to God we have a buddy plan in heaven. I pray to God, man. I'm serious. Ain't that like, am I my brother's keeper?
You know, it tells you to work out your own salvation. So
I want to get to meet your guardian angel and what he gonna say. Like, bro, you had me working way too hard, big dog. I don't know what you was on, cuz.
I'll tell you right now, if I meet my guardian angel, he gonna look at me and be like, "This nigga here." Like, can you say that up here? Can you say that over here? This nigga here.
Like, man, I don't know what you was on, bro. Boy.
For real. I'm like, y'all the one that gave Mo a different state to move in. My accountability party was set up, but y'all wanted to expand his vision. Y'all wanted to expand his territory. Okay, J-Bass, why y'all should have kept him here? Y'all should have kept him here, and maybe y'all work with the business hard.
You left before that.
Hey, I was still connected.
Now.
I'm still connected.
Yeah, right.
Don't fault me because I'm on my journey.
All right, man. We still waiting on Boone. Let's get into icebreaker. Imagine your baby daddy saying he ain't had no money to take the kids to school shopping, and you scroll through and see this on your timeline. For those of y'all who don't know, this is Chris Brown is on tour. He has a meet and greet. You come in the back, meet and greet Chris Brown. Take pictures of all that. This has been the topic the last few weeks because it costs $1,000 a head to get back there. So see, like whatever your ticket costs, add an extra $1,000 and come back here and meet Chris Brown.
Okay. I don't see the problem.
I don't see. Hey man, I don't see it either.
I'm serious. I don't see.
I think you know Chris Brown. Hey, Chris Brown isn't the artist I would do it for, but I mean,
yeah, I did it for Michael Jackson. But at the end of the day, I would have told my baby mama, you better beat it. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of this. I'm so sick of everything we say. We gotta have some sort of verification for it, but we can give them our money and they ain't gotta verify what they spend it on.
That's true. And clearly,
we gotta verify everything
I
we
equate it
do.
to, you know, it's one of those things where whatever's important to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a friend who would spend $1,200 on a computer. Oh, he made it. But I tell him,
no, you can't clap for yourself because you late, nigga.
Nah. He needs some claps. My man
shit.
worked hard. There we go. He's back, guys.
Point them out. Point them out. Point them out. Point them out.
Yo, stop taking people upset.
Sonic Boom.
Yo, Pastor, I gotta
We
get a
gotta
sound.
come up with. Hey, we
I gotta
gotta
get
come
a
up
sound
with
effect for you, Pastor.
Hey, in the sanctuary. In
God.
the sanctuary.
That's what it's gonna say. God.
God. Yeah, we can do that one.
Yeah. I heard y'all in here babbling.
Yeah.
Right.
No, he used a biblical term.
No direction. We just talking.
Hey yo, shout out to BRYANBEKNOWIN.
For what?
Holding a nigga down. Yo, you know how your computer do? Like, I'm one of them people that leave your computer on all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes
So you ain't rebooted.
it do it. Nah, sometimes it do them force updates, and like it change the settings and shit.
I feel you.
You know, but we up in here. We up in here. Yo, I see y'all was talking about Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown doing $1,000 pictures. That's crazy. Like if you hungry, you wonder why your baby daddy ain't feeding y'all, and this nigga taking $1,000 pictures with Chris Brown with his hand behind his head and shit.
He's
Like,
$1,000 picture with a cokehead, and you and your kids is hungry.
like what the fuck?
Y'all say whatever y'all want to. Mariah Mills, she only charged 50. That's a good investment if you save you $950.
Now check this out though. What if you drop that stack, right? You go back there, you meet him, and you have something, or you say something, or you sing something, and he like, yo, that was dope.
Like, I need that.
And then
like,
next thing you know, you sign with him. You know what I'm saying? So I can get why you drop that bread, because it's an opportunity for you to put yourself in position that might be able to take advantage of. You know, I wouldn't do it, but you know,
I wouldn't. How you gonna give an example and then I wouldn't do it,
Chris
but
Brown,
it may happen.
Chris Brown is definitely signing
you.
you.
My thing.
He's gonna Chris Brown. If you put your arm behind your head like that and shit, he's gonna sign you as one of his dancers.
Right,
and then you'll have money. You'll have money to pay the child support.
But you be one of Chris Brown's dancers, you'll have more babies to put more child support to pay.
That's no bullshit. It's a lot of it's a lot of cocaine going on.
Sometimes you gotta know your limitations, dog. Trust and believe.
Shit, man. Yo, I got a couple icebreakers. Yo, check this out. Motherfucker.
Your computer still updating?
God damn.
Yeah, point it out. Point it out.
Damn.
That's that internet connection.
Man.
I got you. What would you do if your this high school and your crush is in the gym watching you play
that
defense?
nigga gotta die. That nigga gotta die. He gotta die.
His head bounced, son.
Yeah, he gotta die. He gotta die, and I gotta.
You gotta fake a leg injury on that one. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
bro.
First, you gotta get up grabbing your hamstring or something.
This is
As a matter of fact, go play the video again, because I gotta see. He had to have a stunt double the way he fell, because he like. Did you see?
He should be a stunt double.
He should be a stunt double.
Yo, that's Jay Threezy. Shout out to Jay Threezy for sending that video in of himself playing defense.
Boxers get hit and they arms are still up like that.
Oh yeah, like the reindeer arms.
Yeah,
put them up. Put them up.
Hey man, did you see the way that nigga head bounced off that head?
We some head busters.
This is why the NBA paid them towel people so much money. Clearly, that floor is wet, young. You can hear the first slip.
Yo, towel people, ball boys, bat boys, they get some bread. It's a little bit of money associated with that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. There's one word that when I look at that video, there's one word in this society that has been thrown around far too cavalierly, and that is that word friend.
Facts.
Because if he's your friend, there's no way he uploads that shit, bro. He does not upload that shit. If he's your friend, he don't upload that joint, man. There's no way he uploads that to the internet.
Yo, shout out to Value the Mind. Carlisha checking in. Jody Hendrick checking in on IG. It's the NEMPATHY Show. Make sure you check us, NEMPATHYShow.com. Follow, like, subscribe.
Because I'm going to tell you straight up and down, man. If Mo can ball. Mo ever do that shit to me, I don't care, man. One of us got to lead this earth. One of us has really got to lead
with
this
that
earth.
Contusion you just caught.
Yeah, one of us got to lead this earth, bro. There's no way. I'd be so. I would try and start a mutiny at his church for uploading that joint on there. I'm like, he's a sinner, y'all. He's a sinner.
Bro, NBA towel boys make between 55 and 60K a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait.
Condensation?
So they playing.
You got to think about it though. You're protecting
the investment.
Yeah, possibly $1 billion.
But wait, hold up, B. Yeah. So like, what's their schedule like? Do they add all the home games? Do they travel like
all the home games?
Just the home games.
Yeah,
so they only work 41 nights a year,
pretty much, for like 2 hours.
Because the way team provides their own home. You know what I'm saying? Every home team provides their own
boys. They provide their own boys. So.
Why you make it sound like he make it sound like the Catholic Church. They provide their own boys.
Yeah, they do.
So you're telling me
they provide their own condensation industrial engineers.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
So you're telling me for 41 nights a year, these jokers make $60,000.
Yeah, man. That's man.
And nigga, on average, wait, 41. That's like
you working practices. You working practices. Oh, yeah, you gotta be working practices.
100 games.
100 games for $60,000.
150 nights. That's solid. Well,
that's solid, bro.
I mean, if you work for the Wizards, you ain't playing. You ain't doing the playoffs, so you ain't gotta worry about that. Or the Knicks.
Man,
before somebody throw that out there.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Listen to me. I'm a grown tax-paying man, and I'd be a towel boy for $60,000.
Hell yeah.
$60,000.
Yeah.
You get to watch the game
for free.
You get the summer off.
I'll be
for free.
You be out there giving shoulder rubs.
Cats be at the free throw line. I'd be over there wiping their legs off. You just
He's a pastor and he got jokes.
Bro, do you understand? Do you understand the play you as a kid? Like, if you some sort of 17, 18-year-old kid, do you understand, like, if you play, let's say you was in like Miami or LA. Could you imagine, man? I swear to God, man, my prom would be right at the Staples Center. I swear to God, I come up in that joint with a tux on. My prom will be right at the Staples Center.
See, if you grow up around something like that, or especially if you're dealing with a girl that grew up around that, like, what's the next step? Like, how the fuck do you impress her? Like, she grew up around the Staples Center where Kobe was, and she went to prom at the Staples Center.
There ain't no next step. You break up with her and you find somebody else to impress.
I'm about to tell you. You gotta get her little trinkets and stuff, little non
like what?
Man, she's from Malibu, like what? Man.
LeBron James
fucking trinkets.
I'm sure.
LeBron, can you sweat in this little cup so I can send this to my
stuff like, you know, like ice cream and walks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't shut your Cosby Show ass up. Hey, let's take her for ice cream and walk.
What? Where did you hear that?
Celebrity dick pics.
I said picnics. That's
I
what I
don't know
said.
where you got that from, man.
Hey man, hey Boone, you gotta go off that joint, man. Hey, we gotta go back to 3, dog. We gotta go back to 3. You the bass man for Boys and Men. We kick you the hell out, dog. Me, Mike, and Wanye, we can carry this shit ourselves. You gotta go.
Nah,
bro.
yo, the bass,
you gotta go.
The bass man didn't get fired. He quit.
He got fired, bro.
No, he didn't.
He got fired, bro.
No, he didn't.
He couldn't. I thought he was sick. Like he
Nah,
was,
yo.
I think they used that. But me personally, I'll say he quit.
He was tired of Wanye shit.
No, he got tired of them giving him them stupid lines to say.
Monologues.
Yeah, hold up, Doug. Doug, I know you got.
No, real talk.
Tell us one of them monologues.
At the end of the road the other day. You know how stupid that part is that he has.
Why don't you listen to that?
He be like, girl.
Yeah. I remember when you walked out on me and cheated on me with that other fella, but I just didn't care. Yes, you should care. That's why she left your dumb ass. Like, no, they kept giving them stupid lines to say, bro.
On some real shit though. After Boys to Men, because you know that's an old style. That like they used to do that shit like in the
the Temptations type shit.
Yeah. Have you seen her? Type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that right, but after Boys to Men, could you think of a song where somebody did that shit, like that little talking part?
Jodeci.
What song?
Don't talk, just listen. Girl, I just wanted to tell you, please stay, babe. Remember, remember that?
Orange Juice Jones.
That was way before that.
Man, god damn, Mo, what's on your age, bro?
I saw you walking in the rain.
Wait, hey, I will say.
He said Cyndi Lauper.
What did he call him? A crump cake? A crump cake?
What did he say? He said, yeah, I saw you walking. I can't even remember. I had to pull it up.
That joker said, yeah, I saw you walking with that old crump cake. I was like, what is a crump cake?
Like a little crumpet.
What is a crump cake?
The little dusty joint that break apart as soon as you bite it.
It's like a vanilla.
Yeah.
Your name Orange Juice. Your name Orange Juice.
The R. Kelly and Ron Isley song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, can we still say his name?
No. That whole song. I'm talking about a break where somebody just started talking. They was going back and forth.
A full blown like talk?
Yeah. Where they just stop and they just nigga got a whole paragraph, little essay.
And no Jodeci.
I think that's it.
Jodeci.
Niggas like, man,
I can't think of nobody else.
Yeah, that was the end of the era right there. They killed it.
Yeah, Jodeci and Boys to Men are the last groups that ever just said in needless hit the middle of the song.
Shit. Again, I don't know because I ain't listened to Day 26. They might have had a little more.
Oh wow, I seen
wow.
like an old video of like. You know how like MTV used to have the grind and shit like that?
Yeah.
Like I saw an old video of some white, they're actors now. They was like 14 or something, 15. It was like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and somebody like they was mixed in singing Jodeci songs and shit. They was killing that shit.
No, they weren't. No,
they was killing that shit, yo. They was killing that shit.
But like they could sing though. Like they could sing like back. NSYNC can sing. Like they actually have a 5-part harmony. They can sing.
No, they don't. I mean,
yeah, I heard them do it. They have a 5-part harmony.
Now Backstreet Boys, I'll give props to them. Those cats can sing. Right. Backstreet Boys can sing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sang that to a girl that broke up with me in high school. I sang that shit. You Are My Fire. I sang that to her.
Oh shit.
I did. I was hurt, man. So she broke up with me. No, she waited. This is how terrible it was. She waited until prom night.
Hell yeah, this nigga set a fire. This nigga.
She waited till prom night.
She waited till prom night, and it was so anticlimactic yet poetic. So I held my hand out.
It was an anti-orgasmic, nigga.
I held my hand out in my 1995 green Escort, and she grabbed my hand, and I said, "If you want to be with me, squeeze my hand. If you don't, let it go." And she squeezed my hand and let that shit go and got out the car. So I took my corsage back and drove the fuck off.
She got a good grip to throw that motherfucker.
I also heard off that joint. I just listened to I listened to Backstreet Boys. "You Are My Fire" the whole way home, and then it started raining.
That fire's out, nigga.
Ain't no fire, smoldering.
It started raining. I was hurt off that joint, man. I really was. And it was at that moment I didn't believe in love no more.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
Oh my God.
Yo, he really thought he died though. Like in his mind, he's dead for a split second.
That was stupid.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Well, so who was stupid on whose part?
Oh, the nigga driving the 4-wheeler.
I mean, he was doing tricks.
Now, you know what? I think
tricks for
that probably ain't
chicks.
that first time doing it. I just think that car, like, you know, that car was just kind of too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to showboat. The reason why I don't have a motorcycle is because something like that happened right in front of us. Like, this dude tried to show out, right? We at the light, and it's a long intersection, but there's a railroad track. So he pops it up. Train coming. The bar go down. All the cars stop. So now he has to take this thing and put it down. He pancakes right in front of us. And my wife was like, "You know you ain't getting no motorcycle now." And I was like, okay. So I just helped my man, you know, move his bike off. He just broke his mirror.
Oh, that's it?
You know, because when he came up, he just pancaked. He had on full leathers and a helmet. And when he came down, it just kind of just pancaked, and then he just broke his mirror, scratched up his bike, you know, embarrassed himself. But
that's
and your wife told you
that was a plus.
Your wife told you wasn't getting no motorcycle.
See,
she used this man's tragedy as a way to flex her authority. That's
but the thing is, right? When you in a situation like that and she says that, you can't even argue with her. It's like, you know what?
Yeah,
there was no argument.
All right, yeah.
There was no
I wouldn't have. I'd have said, you know what? You right, but I don't need you to tell me that.
I ain't want one anyway.
I ain't want one anyway. Yo, I don't do motorcycles either, man. Crazy. For real. Motorcycles, yeah.
I've never done a successful wheelie on a bicycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Ever?
Never. All right, so check it, right? The last time.
No. We ain't gonna breeze past that. You telling me
I'm telling you about it. I'm telling you about it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, shit, I was probably like 13, 14, right? Nah, check it. I used to do shit like, I mean, I was an avid bike thief, nigga, because people you steal my shit, so I used to go steal man bikes and shit, right? So I remember I stole this little baby bike one time, right? And I had a mountain bike, so I took the front wheel off the baby bike and put it on the front of my mountain bike. So I had a little wheel in the front, big wheel in the back, and shit. Niggas was like, "Oh shit, look!" Right? So, but you know, so I'm out riding that joint, and I tried to do the wheelie. Right, but not realizing that little wheel was so much lighter than the regular wheel. So I threw that bitch back. Next thing I knew, the bike was on top of me. That shit was on top of me, man. And I ain't never fuck with that shit again.
You deserve that joint, because there's some little 5-year-old out there right now wondering what happened to the front part of their bike.
Our neighborhood was crazy. You leave that shit outside, it's a wrap.
That was poetic justice there, Chicago.
Man, that 5-year-old.
How many bikes y'all had stolen in y'all lifetime?
None,
because I brought the shit inside.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I also knew if it got stolen, you don't have a bike number. That's it. So
yes, that's it.
Take care of this bike.
That's that bullshit.
There's
no, that's called smart.
Y'all niggas lying.
You mad? Can we follow directions?
Nigga, I had mad bikes taken. So I started. That made me become a thief.
Be knowing. Haven't you noticed that black people are the only people that get mad at you for doing shit right? They get mad at you for doing shit right.
By the book
y'all
ass
niggas
nigga.
Whack. Y'all niggas whack. Y'all like the y'all like to assess the situation. Y'all knew there was thieves in y'all neighborhood.
God fearing ass. Yo, shout out to J3Z checking in on IG, man.
What? Here, put this back on.
I'm tired of seeing it.
This is why you need to get up in a timely manner so you can get ready. This is why you need to get up.
But it don't even matter. She owns that shit. That means she was at some point she was going to use that joint.
Also,
and they say we lie. And they say we lie.
Well, she already knew she was busted because I mean she couldn't even stop laughing.
Right.
She already knew that was gonna have to come out.
That was nervous
are
laughing.
you trying to tell me? Wait.
She took it like a champ, though. You know what I'm saying?
Are you trying to tell me this is her first time flying? She did not know.
Just forgot because she was probably running late. That's why she threw that on. Because usually when women going on vacation, they got braids because they probably about to get in the water. So you probably going on a cheap little staycation somewhere.
She getting flued out.
All I know is men are starting to look like the honest ones now. Because I can take this off and my hair is still attached to my
I mean, but it's not, honestly, I mean, ain't nothing new. Women been doing falsifying evidence since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Said falsifying evidence.
Members. That's why I was saying the other show, don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah, that bottom one. But see, every man may not know because he might not have a penis to really know how to hit that bottom or how to lift to hit that bottom and work that middle with a woman. She spread her legs wide and she started screaming, saying, "Yeah, daddy, that's it." Or she might start cursing or screaming out all types of profanities because he done hit the bottom. And now her mind, she insane. Her mind ain't good because the piece done ejaculated all in her brain. She's gone crazy. So you don't let every man hit your bottom and your body remembers it. Just like a man will put a woman over doggy style or maybe get a mirror or something. Then they start hitting that woman from the back or on her back. They hitting her. Then they start talking. They start saying all kind of stuff to her while they hitting her. And see, that woman is being seduced. She being seduced. He breaking her down, man. He is screwing her into submission. He's screwing her in.
Wow. Wow.
You have to find that video.
I don't even know how you follow that up. I don't even know how you follow that up.
That's why they so angry with us because they just so susceptible to, like, if you hit that button, they can't control themselves.
Yeah.
Damn, talk about hitting rock bottom.
I just give a girl a high five. What you?
Word up, man.
She ain't lie.
Some people say it's cheaper to keep her. I say it's better to stare.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
Ain't no okay. You need to explain that shit. Ain't no okay.
Cause I mean, you get the right, wrong, crazy girl on your line, and then she make your life.
First, all women are crazy. All women are crazy.
Right. But you know
what degree? How much crazy can you tolerate?
All right, you know what, Mo, is your woman crazy?
Go ahead.
Wait, hold on. I can't. I think my audio was fucked up again.
Boone, is your woman crazy?
Yeah. But you know what it is, though? Like I can deal with her crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? It's 19 years in, so I can deal with her crazy.
That's a manageable amount of crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't imagine.
I mean,
somebody
that's
else's
what I
crazy.
love about her.
Every time I think of a crazy woman, I think of Why'd I Get Married? And they all looking at him, Marcus, while Angela going off, and he just sitting there, he just
without a little crazy, my life would be boring.
Man, I like boring, yo. Don't come over here, be crazy.
No, yeah, quiet as kept. Boring is all right. Boring is all right every now and then.
Until she get bored.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's joking and reminisce.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Boom slipped into a recollection, y'all. Boom slipped into a recollection.
You're right, because they get bored and then they get crazy.
Whenever a brother just stare at Boom, make you think he looking at a monitor, though. That nigga reminiscing.
Yo, J3 just said mine Mexican, Mexicana.
Yeah, man.
You know she
Loco en la cabeza.
Yes. Respectfully.
Ain't no such thing. Ain't no such thing.
Hey, yo, choose one, baby. It's been a while.
Let's do it.
Check it out, yo. You gotta pick one: 92 Dream Team or 08 Redeem Team. God damn it.
92.
92 for sure.
Ooh.
92.
This like how old was Jordan? Was in his 30s or something?
No, Jordan wasn't even 30 yet. Jordan was 29.
This nigga look funny.
08.
You take it, man, get the fuck out. Yo, them niggas ain't had no heart.
Let him back that up. Why would you pick 08, Boom? Be knowing.
Who? They wasn't even playing basketball in other countries in 92. They didn't even know how to bounce the ball. They was kicking it. They thought it was soccer.
No.
Volleyball.
We're not talking about against other competition. We're talking about against each other. Why would you pick 08 versus 92?
Oh, they slow. What you talking about?
They slow.
They slow. Them big boom, 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 boom.
I know. Bro, you bugging. Let me ask you this question. Be knowing. Let me ask you this
team outside of Christian Laettner are Hall of Famers.
All of them.
J3 says 08.
Of course he would, because he a LeBron lover.
Because they were fucking having nap time when 92 was happening.
Who is guarding Patrick Ewing and David Robinson on the block?
The fucking back of the rim when he did that stupid ass finger roll. Excuse me.
Who is guarding David Robinson and Patrick Ewing on the block on that 2008 squad? I'm asking a question.
I heard you. I gotta look at the squad.
No. Let's go down to let's add the low post. Karl Malone,
Mailman.
You got Karl Malone,
Patrick Ewing,
David Robinson,
and Charles Admiral,
and Charles Barkley.
And people need to stop acting like Charles Barkley was not that dude.
Nah,
I'm really getting aggravated with that.
He had his own sneaker,
and he still.
I ain't talking about his sneaker. I'm talking about a dude. I'm talking about a dude who, if you look at his career stats, averaged 20 and 12 at 6'4".
Back then, you had to be nice to have a sneaker, though.
Yeah,
and dished out 4 to 5 assists.
Wasn't those frivolous sneaker niggas out back then?
Now, the only thing that I can say about that 08 team is the guard play would probably be better than that 92 team. Even though you had Magic,
Drexler,
you had Stockton, and you had Clyde Drexler.
And Jordan.
And you had doing
and remember, well, hold on. Remember, Pippen was a ball handler too. Pippen was the ball handler too.
I'm just saying that backcourt of that 08 team was I'm just saying, I'm talking about from a guard standpoint.
He guarding the balls.
I don't think Stockton could check Kobe.
No.
I think Stockton could guard Chris Paul.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. What?
Man, who taking them elbows coming down the lane?
Do y'all know who? Wait. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Do y'all know who the hell John Stockton is?
I think. Okay, so this is the thing, right?
From outside.
You remember when you was in high school? It's like, man, I love this album. And then you listen to it as a dog. It's like, this is not as good as I thought. Skip.
No, all my favorite classic albums are still fucking classic albums.
Wait.
Because I'm a connoisseur.
Boom. If you talking about when I was in high school, my albums were Wu-Tang, Enter the 36.
Charlie.
My shit was Tupac, Big, Nas. I can still listen to them joints today.
We come from the golden era. Like,
yeah, what you talking about, bro?
My point is, Go
Yeah,
back
you
and
ain't
watch
got
those games. I don't think that you were. I think you remember them fondly. I don't think they're as good as you think that they are.
Y'all need to
Wow.
stop
But it was
sleeping on
new.
John.
It was
Looking at
new
the
to
roster
you
on
then.
this
Y'all need to stop it.
2018.
It was new
Wait.
to you then. It was amazing. Oh, I've never seen.
Was it
anybody
Willis
do
Reed
this.
that came? He had the shoulder or something that he came back. He came back
was
from the
his leg.
injury. His leg was
his
fucked
leg.
up, right? So that's like me telling my father back in what was that, the 60s or 70s?
70s.
That's like me telling him that shit was insignificant because it was the 70s. Like, this nigga came back with an injured leg with no fucking air bubbles in his sneakers.
Mm-hmm.
He was
He ain't
wearing
had no
Chuck
air
Taylor,
bubbles.
like
Right.
flat bottom all-star.
Somebody,
Converse.
yo, I gotta know this.
It's just added 5 pounds
boom,
per foot.
Boom. I gotta ask B knowing this because we've always had this debate. Please tell me why the disrespect with John Stockton is so palpable with you.
Cause he wasn't there to see him.
He just I don't. If John's so good, why he ain't got the rings? Where the rings at?
Jordan.
But now it's not,
Jordan.
son.
You know how
And
many
now
Hall of
it's not.
Famers don't have rings because Jordan
Let's look
existed?
at this 018.
How are these people so good?
On this
They
018,
can't
how many
beat
of them
one nigga.
are going to be Hall of
How's
Famers?
the 90s
and
the
how
best
many
if
of
only
them
one
right now
nigga
got
was
championship
winning?
rings?
Nah, he had a squad, dog.
Let's look on this 018.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see 1, 2, 3 of the and 4 of the people on this 5. Is that Chris Bosh? I think that's Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
So you talking about 5 cats on this team are going to be, out of those 5, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that won championship rings on there. You go to the and you got, let's see, LeBron then won. LeBron, then Wade, and Chris Bosh, they won what? 2, 3?
Remember, at that time, LeBron hadn't won yet.
Oh, he hadn't, right. Nah, there's no way there's no way this team.
Carlos Boozer was on that squad.
Yeah, Boozer, Darren Williams, Chris Paul.
Jason
Carmelo
Kidd.
Anthony's no defense ass.
Jason Kidd is a victim of domestic violence.
What?
His wife used to beat him. His wife used to beat him and shit.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Nigga, that team is pussy.
AJ, pull up. AJ, pull up.
There's no way that 018.
That
What my
team is
man
pussy.
say, the dude that left the comment, he left. Man, ain't no way.
Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way.
Hold on. He says Hall of Fame does not always mean skill level.
What?
That cat.
What?
No, that's usually one thing that does mean skill level, right?
Yeah.
A nigga that might not get a ring, you could get a ring with no skill level, but you ain't getting in the Hall of Fame without skill level.
Brian be knowing. How many rings does George Gervin have?
The janitor? I don't know what
The Iceman.
Shit.
No.
Nigga, you know how many
Zero.
How many
Is
towel
George
boys got
Gervin
rings?
a Hall of Famer?
Nigga, who got the record for towel boys with rings? Nigga? You work for how many winning organizations?
How many teams you been in?
Yeah, because everybody get a ring.
Look at them cats that won, that was on the end of the bench of the Warriors, or on the end of the bench of the Lakers, or on the end of the bench.
Jack Haley.
Jack
Haley. I never saw Jack Haley suit up one time. And he was part of that 3P Bulls squad.
J3 Easy says that the 018 would run circles around the 92 team. I know he bugging.
He's bugging.
Yeah.
He bugging.
This is
for
revisionist
real.
history.
First and foremost, let me explain something to you. That 92 Scottie Pippen could guard anybody on that 08 team.
Yeah.
Really?
Anybody.
Yeah.
Even
Scottie
LeBron.
Pippen was a beast.
Even LeBron. In 08, Scottie would have locked LeBron down in 08.
Yeah, he would have frustrated him for sure.
Are you kidding me?
Not saying LeBron wouldn't have got some shit off, but he would definitely would have frustrated him.
Yeah.
And we're talking about 2008 LeBron.
Right.
Versus 92 Scottie, who's coming off of a back-to-back title and first team all defense.
And his nostrils big, nigga. Come on.
Why do you come up with this random shit from?
Yeah, that 08
Hey, he
team.
can inhale.
That 08 team
I don't even know
would
who's
have got
number
done.
8. Who's this dude? Is that Jamal Crawford?
What?
Michael Redd.
Who's
What?
that number 8? Who's number?
Michael Redd.
No, I heard you. I'm saying what? As in
Oh,
who?
I forgot.
Chris Bosh on there.
And
Yeah. Okay, if you look at the bigs, Boozer,
Now
Dwight Howard.
There's a problem in the bigs. You got
Chris Bosh.
You putting a lot of.
The bigs are small.
Yeah.
You talking about Carl, Charles Barkley, David
Patrick.
Robinson, and Pat Ewing.
Nah, son.
All Hall of Fame.
Charles Barkley down there fighting niggas.
Charles Barkley would have rebounded all over them, bro.
Yeah.
First of all,
And he not
And then
not as tall as
neutralizer.
them.
Who on that team is going to check number 23?
Yeah. Who's checking Jordan?
Kobe, LeBron. Who else?
I put Dwayne Wade on Jordan.
Listen. No disrespect.
solid.
Wait, I gotta say this.
solid.
I gotta say this. Hold on, wait.
That's why if I was coaching that team, I would put Dwayne Wade on Michael Jordan.
Boom. Let me flow real quick. On this because I gotta say this, man. And we're talking strictly basketball. We need to stop acting like Kobe and Michael were neck and neck. They really weren't.
You're right, because Kobe was.
No, he wasn't.
Because Kobe copied his style, nigga. See, Old Dirty
Kobe-
Bastard ain't no father
No.
to his style.
No,
Hey,
Kobe
please.
and even wait. Even if you look at them statistically, Kobe is nowhere close to Michael statistically. I love Kobe
That
Bryant.
nigga got
but
one
Wait,
more-
hold on. We really in the basketball world.
Rape
We
charge.
need to stop acting like Kobe and Michael are
nigga-
neck and neck on the court. They really are not.
That nigga's 1-0 against race. That nigga's a champion. That nigga record is immaculate.
All I'm saying is, man, we really Kobe. Don't get me wrong. Kobe is not the second greatest shooting guard of all time, but he is a distant number 2 to Michael Jordan.
That nigga shoots multiple DNA strands.
He is a distant number 2.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. We really need to stop acting like Kobe and Mike are neck and neck because they really are not.
I feel like.
Somebody's watching me.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, shout out to Bill Russell. They retired his number league wide. Can't nobody be number 6 no more.
That's
Good.
Can't nobody be number 6.
That takes away 50% of LeBron's biting. Now, once they retire number 23, he'll have to come up with his own legacy.
Can't nobody be number 6 in the whole league.
And
that's crazy.
Name another number 6 worth.
Nobody can wear 42 for Jackie Robinson in baseball.
Right. Well, I was gonna say, like, in basketball, they can preserve numbers easier because it's small. That's the smallest amount of players on the team, right? That's the smallest roster in professional sports.
I think so.
To me, there's only two. There's only two numbers. To me, there's only 2 numbers that, God forbid, when they do expire, should be retired league wide. That's number 6 and number 23. Once Jordan goes, 23 needs to be off the record.
Are you talking about NBA? Only NBA?
Yes, NBA. I'm talking about NBA.
NFL. Let's see, had 2 people.
Jim Brown's number. Because I can't think of anybody. Name somebody in the name somebody in the NFL who's had that profound of an effect.
Walter Payton.
56.
Antonio Brown.
Yes.
But that
56. 56. Okay. 56. Lawrence Taylor.
Man.
For what?
Okay.
There are formations that exist today, protection-wise, that only exist because Lawrence Taylor came into the league.
You are such a giant lover.
Beyonce had him in formation. So
Listen,
what that mean?
I'm a historian of football. I just so happen to love one of the greatest organizations that ever existed.
Greatest organizations.
Yes.
Don't do it.
Yes.
Greatest organization.
I mean, if you want to talk about profit-wise, there is no organization greater than the Dallas Cowboys. They have proven that you do not have to win to win.
you know.
Yeah, they're worth what, 1.6 billion?
They're the most
1.3?
the most profitable organization
more
in the league.
valuable than the Yankees.
They're one of the top 10 worldwide sports organizations. You know, like 4 or 5 of them are like football.
Like soccer.
Yeah, you know.
Soccer don't count. Soccer don't count.
No, that shit count.
No. The reason why.
They
No, wait.
getting bread.
The reason why I say. The reason why I say
Saddam's sons was killing niggas.
Boom. The reason
they
why
was
I
killing
say
niggas
soccer,
if you lost the game.
The reason why I say soccer don't count is because soccer is the world's most popular sport. So no matter what, they're all Man United, Manchester, all of them are going to get bread.
Yeah.
When we're talking about just Western Hemisphere, like that's saying something because not everybody is playing football. Not everybody plays football.
Hey, yo, they did an expose on the Dallas Cowboys about having sweatshops because they're the only organization in the NFL that makes their own jerseys and shit like that. And they make jerseys for other, for schools and all that kind of stuff. Yo, they got sweatshops with fucking children in third world countries. They did a whole expose on that shit on TV and nothing happened.
Donald Trump had the same thing for his MAGA hats.
Did he? I'm not surprised. I don't even know why I asked that question.
Nah, them shits was made in China. Niggas was ripping the tags out. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much work, man.
Hey, yo, if niggas was paying you to rip tags out, you wouldn't do that shit?
I'm talking about as a business owner. I'm not about to have him over here that rip the tag, man.
I'll be a tag ripping mofo.
Because how much money did you save really?
You know how much
That's
it
not
costs
the point.
to pay an American to rip a tag off? Like,
If they can make $60,000 wiping up sweat, I can only imagine how much money you'll make wiping tags off.
That's because they protecting billions of dollars. You better get down there and wipe that sweat up, boy.
It's a loss leader.
Yeah. Can you imagine you on towels and Steph Curry slip and break his leg because you weren't paying attention?
Oh yeah, you be public enemy number 1 in Oakland.
Yeah,
you're not making it out the arena.
The same cop that went out the same cop that ripped Marshawn Lynch out his damn car is coming out.
Oh shit, yo, let's talk about Marshawn Lynch. Got yanked out his car with a DUI.
Did he get?
You know what I'm saying? He was just there so he didn't get fined. You know what I'm saying? But Marshawn Lynch, like, yo, this motherfucker
I'm not that surprised.
Got kicked out of a football game, left the game, went through the general admission and purchased a ticket and watched the rest of the game.
That joke crazy.
Cause he got in a fight because his mans was on the other team, but he was breaking. Oh, I ain't gonna just jump my mans. He broke the fight up and shit. That's the last nigga in football.
Well, you know that's
no
hard thing about
Antonio Brown.
Thank you.
He done.
Yeah, that's the last. He's the last nigga in football.
Thank you.
Like,
that's why I was like,
yeah.
There's still some undercover.
He's the last real nigga in football.
Yeah, the thing about him being caught is he's gonna lose all those endorsements.
Who?
I'm gonna be real
Marshawn?
with you. Marshawn.
Yeah.
He not. Yeah. Marshawn ain't losing shit.
Cause they know he's like that.
Yeah, and they know he for the community. You know what I'm saying? He ain't losing nothing. They gonna be like, come on.
I seen him on the show. I would hate to be his wrangler. Like, you know how they give celebrities a personal assistant on set. I would hate because this nigga don't listen. He's really a nigga. Like he really be out loud playing.
This nigga was on. He was on the Manning. You know, Eli and Peyton got a Monday Night Football joint. He's on there cursing and shit. He was on ESPN cursing and shit.
Yeah,
like,
he don't care. Cause what you gonna do? You asked me.
What you gonna do? You asked me to be here and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? This how I talk.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a question because I think that's cool and everything. But is there ever a point in time where that mantra or that mindset gets played out?
Yes.
Nope.
But no, it is. But however, certain people, this man didn't cash any NFL checks. Or he didn't spend the NFL money.
Boone, let's keep the conversation about what the conversation is about.
No,
we're not talking. Wait, hold
no,
on, wait.
what I'm saying
we're
is,
not talking about his
Marshawn
money.
Lynch.
We're not talking about his money.
A different individual.
We're not talking about the money, Boone.
I'm talking about Marshawn Lynch, though.
We're talking about the mindset. Let's keep the conversation where it needs to be.
The mindset.
Does the mindset get played out?
It's bad. The mindset is bad. However, that nigga he made it good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like you couldn't say nothing to him.
All right, let me ask somebody who can stay focused. Maurice,
you wouldn't even let the nigga finish.
Do you agree with what I'm about to say?
Right.
Because we're talking about something that I ain't because understand this. There are a lot of niggas out there with money, and that mindset costs them.
But it's not the money.
You're the one that brought the money up.
No, it's something. It's something. It's something more than money with him, because like you said, there is a lot of niggas with money. There's niggas with more money than him that don't get the same grace he get. It's something about him specifically.
What grace does Marshawn Lynch get?
Well, I think because he's almost
they
like
just
that.
know they know he do this type of shit.
He's
like,
he has a way about him that still moves product, even though it's a little bit unorthodox. I don't think every athlete could get away with how he gets down.
Nah.
You gotta have a certain way. Like I don't see
Patrick Mahomes.
You know, I don't see somebody that
Mahomes
don't his
don't
status.
be cussing and shit.
Yeah, I don't think that. I mean, you know, like
his brother,
the representation, the company got to know this is what they're getting, but it also reaches a certain demographic of people that they're not reaching. You see what I'm saying? Like so he's from what, Oakland, East Oakland?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're talking about
that's why you want to play for the Raiders.
In the hood. So cats that's from that area ain't going to be really like with Subway. Cats in that area probably ain't rocking with Subway if it wasn't for Marshawn Lynch doing a Subway commercial. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it kind of goes with, they understand that, yeah, it may not be good for him to get this DUI, and he may lose some of his endorsements, but he's still reaching some cats that is still driving business for him now, unless he has some kind of clause in his contract with them that he violated, and now he has to so he got to lose that contract.
This nigga about to get an endorsement for a DUI lawyer.
At some point there has to be, you know, like at some point you got to start to shift and change and get out of that mindset. And
Thank
be like,
you.
okay,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Who you are.
Yeah, we're not disagreeing with that.
But honestly, I'm not saying this is the first time it happened, but this is the first time I really heard about. I've heard negative reports of him. This is the first time I heard something. He did something negative. Like, nigga, you was a DUI. Like, you can't defend that shit. Like, that you know, that's the first time I really heard that. Like
him,
but hold on, wait a minute.
I heard people mad about what he said before.
But let me bring it back home though, because the same mantra and mindset that you two were applauding earlier, not even 5 minutes ago. Don't you think that mindset is what leads him to making this decision about having a DUI? Because people get over the fact that, well, that's just like the Manny being Manny type.
Yes,
thing. That's Marshawn.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, a whole bunch of people got DUIs.
Yeah.
No, stop. Come on, man. Stop.
No,
stop.
Yes. Yeah. So you saying it's catching up with him, Doug?
What I'm saying is, especially for me, because y'all know how I feel about my people. What I'm saying is, there comes a point in time where that mindset, that being a real nigga mindset, I'm a nigga mindset, that shit gotta shift, because the powers that be is only gonna take that shit for so long. They're only gonna take that shit for so long. And there has to come a point in our mindset as black men, we gotta elevate.
We gotta conform to what the
we gotta elevate, man.
Hey, yo, that's next week. We're gonna talk about that next week. We talking about that shit next week.
Yeah, we gotta. That's all I'm saying. We gotta elevate our mindset.
The name of the show is "We Gotta Elevate."
Elevate
next week. That's what we talking about, Doug.
Because I love Marshawn Lynch, I truly do. But in the same sense, when he was doing the whole "I'm only here so I don't get fined," Mo, I'm sure you can speak to this. In every professional athlete's contract, there is a media obligation, is there not?
There is.
So
but I also look at it like this. I also think that if I was in the league and I'm going to set aside some money already because I know there's going to be some stuff that I'm just not going to do.
I ain't doing that shit. I ain't wearing that shit.
I ain't talking about it. I'm going to set like.
There's no thongs in football,
especially when it comes to, you know, like I'm gonna voice my opinion. So I'm going to already know that okay, I need to have at least. In his case, like if I was in his case, I'm like, yeah, I got to have at least 100 stacks for fines because I'm not going to want to talk. I'm not going to say this, or I'm going to say something, and the league is going to fine me anyway because I said something about the refs, or I said something. So I think that's censorship, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess that's maybe me because I'm a different breed in the sense of I have a mindset, and I guess my mindset comes from the Marine Corps, where it's like, you know, you're going to engage in certain things. So if you know that you're not going to take all of it, the good and the bad, then don't sign up.
Well, ain't nobody missing this money because I don't want to do no interviews.
What I want to say is this about that, right? I agree with you, Doug. You know, on the premise of like you have media obligations and shit. But the way Marshawn Lynch went about his media obligations told me this nigga is astute. Right? This nigga he understands.
Why this nigga always gotta have an erect back when he say some shit?
You know what I'm saying? He understands the contract. Right? It said I just have to appear in utter words. So I'm just here so I won't get fined. Right? Like he understands the law, nigga, and he used that to his advantage.
Yeah,
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like, you know what I mean? I appeared and I spoke.
Yeah.
I fulfill my obligations.
I fulfill my obligation. Absolutely.
And I'm only talking to Prime.
And that's one time.
And you know they pissed them nigga. That pissed them off.
Yeah.
Because he spoke and I was like, is this nigga high? Remember we was talking to Prime and Prime asked him, you all right? You all right? He was like, you all right, nigga? You know what I'm saying? He was like,
yeah, he did. He asked in that joint.
He was like, yeah.
And you know, Dion don't bite his tongue for no. Oh, excuse me, Coach Prime. Coach Prime don't bite his tongue for nobody. So, Nick, you okay?
Hey, yo, that's the generation we come from, Doug. You told your age right there when you corrected yourself. You said, oh wait, Coach Prime, right?
No, because the truth of the matter is, that white dude that was interviewing him was an antagonistic millennial asshole. And you know damn well nobody would ever call Coach Saban Nick.
Nah, they was doing. No, they played mad clips after that of Nick. I was like, oh shit, son. Like, damn. They was like Nick. I'm like, god damn.
No, man. I've never seen a interview with Coach Saban where they done called him Nick, and he let that joint ride.
You know
and
what?
He let it ride.
There's a white Christian comedian who does this joke about the difference between white pastors and black pastors. Now, Mo don't count, but he's like a lot of white pastors. He's like
everybody but
Pastor
him.
Greg, right? It's Pastor Tom, Pastor Mike. Most black churches is
Killer Mike.
Bishop Wilson. Like you don't even know his first name, and you gotta use the title. Like you don't get.
I think that's a generational thing because the older the Baptist, you know what I'm saying, the Pentecostal. It was the last name.
Man, if you don't stop erecting your back, that's me.
The pastor that came over for dinner, that was you said his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ever had a pastor come over for dinner?
I've been going to family churches, so
not really.
You trying to fuck my moms?
No, my pastor.
This thing's crazy.
Hey, you are not my father.
Can you imagine a 6-year-old just saying that to the pastor?
My pastor was always at dinner because he was my damn uncle. So
yeah.
They couldn't escape it.
I couldn't get away with nothing. I told jokers, they're like, you at Sunday school? I said, I'm only here so I don't get whipped. I'm only here so I don't get beat.
Now them fucking church fans hurt, man.
The church.
A little popsicle stick.
Remember that church fan that either had Martin Luther King on one side and a funeral home on the other?
Yo, funeral home.
Hey, yo. I was thinking about some shit that's so unrelated. You just brought up Martin Luther King, right? So I was thinking this, right? We as a black community, we revere people like Martin Luther King.
Community, that's a word.
We revere people like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Even the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, right? But I was thinking today, right? Like Farrakhan, like I was thinking, like, damn, yo. Pretty soon, one of these days, we gonna get that. It's gonna come across the screen like that message that he gone, and that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be a sad day in Black America, right? And I was just thinking, he didn't start a movement. Malcolm X didn't start a movement, right? Elijah Muhammad started a movement, right? So that, like, the people that we really revere or that we talk about on Black History Month, they didn't start movements. They were like the progenitors or the spokespersons. They weren't. We don't really talk about the people who started them. Right, so like our examples of leadership are people who didn't start shit. They like
managership.
Yeah. They were used by the leaders to further an agenda. Like,
I mean, you run the relay race, you got to pass the baton to somebody.
Got to pass
baby.
the baton, right?
And you got to think back then, it was way more unity for the Black community than, like that was it. So if you look at the Black Panthers and how Huey P. Newton mobilized people, if you even look at the Disciples, the only incorporated gang in the country, look at what they were doing initially. It was like people seen a movement and wanted just Black people to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you started something and it was going to benefit us as a whole, didn't
the Crips kind of start that way, Mo? The Crips started that way too.
Yeah.
They
were doing school. They were doing school lunches and stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, you look at that over, and say like, yeah, the civil rights movement. Martin Luther King didn't start the civil rights movement. What he did was he was like, I'm gonna have a voice, and I know I can mobilize people. So we need as many allies and partnerships and folk that can ride with us, because if we don't, then we're gonna be out. Like now, we don't have that now. You know what I'm saying? Like we are so far from championing some stuff other than when it comes to the George Floyd and the Breonna Taylor,
right.
And we have a voice for a short period of time, but they were in it for the long haul. Like they walked and almost shut the bus company down for what? Over a year.
A year and a half.
Over a year,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Dr. Claude Anderson, one iota.
You're not getting our bread.
But see, the reason why the thing that I speak to about that though, Mo, is that when you talk about the George Floyd and Breonna stuff, that we didn't have a voice. We had a temper tantrum, and that's what we had.
We had a voice. I was
wait. Hear me out.
It wasn't no temper tantrum. Now, I am not gonna let you say we had no temper tantrum.
Yes, we did.
You ain't gonna talk about Mega Evers.
You want to know the reason why I say that? You want to know the reason why I say that?
No.
The reason why I say that is because if we had a voice, we would have had a sustained presence.
Okay, I'm not going to accept that.
Man, we were singing in the background.
Whether you accept it or not, it's the truth. Because we do. We have temper tantrums now.
A sustained,
okay,
a sustained in what?
The truth.
Hold on. When I say a temper tantrum, I'm talking about we have emotional responses, but there is no sustained movement like we had back in the day.
They put us down.
Tell me what.
No, we can't.
Tell me what.
That temper tantrum. That temper tantrum you speak of scared the shit out of America. And they say, you know what? We're gonna flood these niggas with crack. Like we're gonna debilitate these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna cut their legs from under them.
After you saw how black people mobilized.
That was not. Wait. Hold on. Boone, what you're talking about? That response was not a response to a temper tantrum. That response
that use your words differently because it wasn't a temper tantrum. When we out there,
y'all won't even let me finish my words.
You don't like that?
Oh my God.
Oh no, I can't get a point across.
Y'all won't let me finish my words. That's what I'm saying. Like I sit here and listen to everything y'all say.
You wasn't in it though.
Now we're lying.
You wasn't in it.
Who wasn't in it?
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question, Doug. Doug, when you say temper tantrum, describe it.
All right. A temper tantrum is an emotional reaction.
No. The temper tantrum Black America had.
Okay. Whether it is the looting or it's the angered response, I'm not sitting up here saying.
From what?
Can I finish my point?
No, I'm saying like
boom. You gotta let me finish. Like none of y'all.
I'm just saying. What years are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. You're not letting me. You'll ask me a question. I'll proceed to answer it, and in the middle of my answer, you'll cut me off to ask another question.
Go ahead, Doug.
What's your first question? So
go ahead, Doug.
No, what's your first question?
Like nah.
Come on, hey, bro.
I'm saying what years?
No, wait. Let's stop with
seriously. I'm talking about what years. No, I'm serious, Doug. I'm talking about what years, like what decades we talking about? Because we're talking about the movement. So when?
You're changing your question. You said your first question.
No, you asked me what was my first question, and then I'm telling you my second question.
I never had an opportunity to answer the first one.
No, you just asked me what was the questions.
No,
so I just gave them to you.
Your first question was, Doug, explain what you mean when you say temper tantrum. I was in the middle of answering that, and you cut me off to say, well, what years are you talking about? So it's like, bro, what? And let me address the question. Which question do you want to address?
I'm going to mute my mic.
Let's proceed.
Seriously. No, go. Seriously, I want to know what you're talking about. I asked you. I want to know what you mean specifically by the temper tantrum.
Okay, when I say temper tantrum, I am talking about when something negative happens to our community now, there is no organized mobilization. There is that we proceed to get angry as we should. I'm not doubting our anger. We proceed to get angry, and then there are certain actions that come that are not really conducive to the longevity of what it is we want. And then all of a sudden, we'll get pacified with something and then we'll die down. Instead of having a prolonged, systematic, organized mobilization that will allow us to get to the point of where we know we want to be, the way we moved in the civil rights movement back in the day, because it was an organized mobilization of people who were all trying to get to the exact same place.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
When I use the word temper tantrum, it is not meaning to be disrespectful.
But what I'm saying is,
let me talk about, and I'm specifically talking about the George Foreman, Breonna Taylor stuff.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, some new shit came out about Breonna Taylor.
It was organized. We organized the protest in a town that never had a protest. We was front lines. Let me tell you, you think that you send the emotion that we were looting and stuff. The cats were planted. They had bricks. Let me tell you what they did. So we out here protesting, we marching. They had bricks sitting right there, just a pile of bricks.
Yeah. They had that in Baltimore.
Ain't never a pile of bricks downtown.
Never a pile of bricks.
Somebody delivered them shit.
When people was going around,
they was on pallets.
I can only hear one person at a time.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm telling you, I was in the front line, bro. And I'm telling you, like, you had cats that was in here that was sitting in the sabotage. So you had folks playing Black Lives Matter on stuff that was white people. Cats that was sent in. You had cops dressed up. The riots that happened up in George Floyd, and it started off in the auto zone. It was a cop hiding. He had on all black. And it was his girlfriend that ratted him out and said, that's an officer that threw that first brick in that window. So even if you go back to the civil rights, J. Edgar Hoover had people assigned to do violent stuff. So when we did our protest, we had to tell cats, this is what we doing. This is what we about. If you see anybody that goes opposed to what we're about to do, point them out so we can escort them out of here. That's how it was. And then you talking about peaceful protests, bro. They had snipers on the buildings. They came in with riot gear. Yo, I left one day and I left right in time. They had the Humvee with the 50 cal on the top of that joint, armored up. And I'm like, if they let them bullets fly on that 50 cal, bro, one bullet, you already know it's killing 10 or 11 people with one bullet. Yo, so it ain't about no tantrum. In order to hear your voice, you gotta make some noise, and it ain't about going and tearing up and looting and stuff like that. But when it's peaceful protest and you trying to move a point, it moved, and it took some time. It got to a point where I just had to stop going down there because it was just too much. Mm-hmm. But for 5-6 months, every day, organized. Standing front line, standing down at the police, standing down there with they had the city blocked off so bad. Man, I ain't even get into it. Never mind, I'm saying sidetrack.
No, that's what I was saying. Like I agree with Doug said. They pacified us, right? Well, what I'm saying is the pacification started as a result to that shit.
May I respond to Maurice?
Can I say something real quick?
Oh, go ahead, Bino. Okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna say to Maurice's point. And to counter Doug's point, I think all the officers have been arrested in both cases, and there's been a lot of police reform going on. Now they're bucking against it, of course, and they should, because it's a tearing down of their system. But things have changed and are still changing. So I can't. I gotta agree with Mo. I can't just call it a temper tantrum like everything. We just just yelled and cried, and then everything went back to what it was. It's not. Things are changing.
So what
Dude,
is
if you come up here to Louisville, okay. It is different. It is different up here.
So what is the long-term solution to all of this? Because when I say temper tantrum, what I'm saying is, especially in comparison to yesteryear, which is what Boone brought up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When I say temper tantrum, I am talking about what is the systematic mobilization that we have that will bring about the change that we desire. Because if you notice, every so often something like this will happen. They will pacify us, which is the reason why when Boone brought up his example about bringing crack into the neighborhoods, that wasn't a pacification. That was a demobilization and a destruction, because we had a sustained, organized mobilization that was making change. What sustained, organized mobilization are we having right now that will literally mirror the civil rights movement?
I just said police reform.
So you have the
LGBT nigga.
What?
You have the no knock law now. Why? Because of Breonna Taylor. The legislation has been changed. Yeah. So this is what I tell.
Did y'all hear the latest about Breonna Taylor?
Everybody, and this is what I was telling everybody. And my wife wasn't front line. She wasn't doing that. You got to figure out what your role is in this part of, if you're going to be an activist. You know what I mean? Like, they're agitators. There are people who go out and agitate and stir up systems, and then there has to be people that sit at tables and negotiate what we want. So I was an agitator that moved to a table sitter.
Yeah.
We wanted to. My friend was the assistant
agent provocateurs
in Charlotte. So we trying to get legislation changed on chokeholds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting with the mayor. I'm doing all this stuff because at the point there has to be somebody to make the noise, and then there has to be somebody to sit at the table. And I'm all about agitating, but I'm also about changing legislation,
aggregating.
You know what I'm saying?
These
so
finances.
You got to have this. So,
Boom! Come on, bro. Let him finish.
Hold on. Let me finish real quick because I want you to talk. We're going to talk about the sustain. If we're going to talk about the sustain stuff of the civil rights movement, right? After Martin Luther King died, the agitators all became part of the system. Everybody that was him became a politician. So they killed the leader, and then everybody that was agitating with him ended up becoming government. So you take the agitators outside and you bring them in the system. So now who you got out here fighting? You have no agitators because all your followers are going to follow you into the system. So then every so often something has to happen that where agitators get started. Something has to happen. Agitators get now in this folk are still fighting. Now things ain't all right in Louisville, things ain't all right in Indiana, things ain't all right in this world. They're still killing us at a high rate because the system's corrupt. It's a broken system. The system in itself was based off of chasing down slaves. The police system in itself. So when you look at this thing, it's corrupt from the inside. It's corrupt from the inside. But if we say nothing, then nothing change.
Quick aside, I was going to say, I don't think that the system is broken. I think the system
that shit ain't broken
quite well. I don't think we don't need to
for their agenda for sure.
Yeah, we don't need to fix, and I think that's part of the conversation we need to change. We don't need to fix it.
We need to be torn down.
Yeah, the whole thing needs to come down, and something else needs to go up in its place.
For sure,
ain't no fixing this. It's doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, it's almost working too well at this point.
No, I mean, well, I actually I'll have to agree with you. It's working too well. It's just like the Wu-Tangs. It's like when Wu-Tang's playing, right? Okay. Because listen, RZA, his whole plan was like, yo, we killer bees on a swarm and shit. We're gonna come in with the 36 chambers, and then we're gonna spread out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna be on a separate label and all that kind of shit. Yeah, and we're gonna just permeate the industry.
Right.
And they took over the industry like that. But at the same time, their rise was their demise. Because niggas just started getting pulled in all these different directions.
Right. Now they too spread out.
Yeah, and they never came back home.
Right.
And you know. I mean,
rest in peace to Old Dirty.
Old Dirty bastard.
Mr. McGirt.
Shit, yo, but main topic. Equal rights or equal lefts. You know what I mean? So there was an incident that happened. Spirit Airlines. You know, Spirit Airlines have an aggressive spirit, man. It's an aggressive spirit on flights. You ever been on Spirit, Pastor?
Nah.
It's aggressive.
Really?
You ain't getting no snacks, nigga.
Oh yeah, Spirit definitely like you want to ride or not, yo.
Yeah,
it's definitely a ride. But them some of the nicest roller coaster seats I never sat in.
Oh shit. I know. Yeah, facts. Yo, but so a recent incident happened there. A male employee of the airline and a female customer. Let's take a look.
You haven't lost your mind. Don't touch me ever in your life. Touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my personal space.
Get out of my face!
No, I'm not.
You fucking faggot!
I'm here.
You fucking
I'm here.
I'm here. You're
touching me again.
You're fucking
touching me again.
Get the fuck out of my face!
Again.
It's all on camera.
It surely is.
You touched me.
But you in my personal space. You're in my personal space. You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space. She's touching me. She's touching me, and I'm telling you, don't put. She can't put her hands on me.
Hey, stop it! Hey!
No, watch out, man. You ain't gonna fight that woman, bro. You're not gonna fight that woman. You got the wrong person. Don't fight that woman, bro. You got the wrong person. Don't fight that woman. My head. I don't know.
Hey, relax, relax.
Relax. I fight whoever. I fight whoever.
Take a deep breath.
Put your hands on me. I fight whoever. Put your hands. I fight whoever. I'll fight whoever. Knock your bitch ass out. Knock me out. Knock your bitch ass out. Knock me out.
It's okay.
Knock me out. You saw what she did.
I wanted him to knock that nigga out so bad. I wanted him to rock.
Wait, who you talking about? Who to do what?
I wanted the dude in the burgundy to rock Super Saber Ho.
Yes.
I wanted him to knock that
I was gonna get to that later, but
okay,
you saw what I saw. I think the burgundy nigga would have fucked that nigga up too, right? See, sometimes they be like, yo, if he hit a woman, he a bitch ass nigga. Yo, some of these niggas that hit women would knock you the fuck out too.
I think
you know what I'm saying? And then, listen, dude confronted him, right? When niggas get chest to chest, this confrontation. Yeah. Right, but niggas put their hands behind their back. They mean do something. Like there's a level of confidence that come with putting your hands behind your back while you're chest to chest with a nigga.
That's a dangerous level of confidence.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And I ain't see no scared in that nigga. I felt as though he was trying to invite this nigga into a fisticuffs.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
He had to lure him in to throw the first punch because
so it could be justified.
He represents spirit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
at this point, he already in trouble.
Well, no, because she hit him first though. So he just they
still gonna fire him or at least send him home.
Yes, he's still gonna get fired.
Me personally, I admired how my man did that damn tumble roll over that shit.
Oh, that was.
Wait, tumble roll over what?
You can tell
you didn't see him do that tumble roll.
Oh, yo. Hold up. Pass the ball.
He used to play.
Pass the ball. You on the same page as I'm on. I'm like, yo, this nigga need to play defensive lineman.
He used to play.
Yo, this nigga, did you see the hand placement?
Yes.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
He hit him with the Aaron Donald.
Yo, he hit him twice. He punched him twice. You know that punch move, and then he shed him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then went for the leg. Like, God, this nigga's a sack assassin. Like, God.
Hey, that nigga turned into Terry Tate real quick, didn't he? That nigga turned into Terry Tate.
Came around shoestring tackle. That boy good.
Yeah.
That boy good.
That was some good.
This nigga nice. Yeah, man.
But this is, man, listen.
Look at this.
Homie,
he's like, yo, you ain't gonna hit a female.
On this one. I'm with B knowing on this one. I wanted him to knock that salt and pepper beard the fuck off. I want him to knock his ass out. I really did. Because my thing is this. This my thing. Bro, where were you when she was pushing me and jumping up in my face?
Yes.
Where were you?
Because even to your point, Super Saver, if you thought she was in danger, you would have been stepped in. Because he could have been knocked her out. He could have been knocked her out, bro. You wait.
You ain't gonna fight that woman, bro. Like, bro, all you doing is using this to get chicks. So you can sit up here and replay this shit. So you can replay this shit and be like, look, I protect black women.
Look. I already got hit by this.
I think he
got sacked by then.
He probably really cared. And at this point, he was like,
no, he didn't.
Let me say something. Let me do something. But when it got here, when a nigga look off to the left, he don't want it. Right here, it still could have happened. But by this point, it wasn't happening. Look, it's not happening.
Like he got
it's not
quiet.
happening.
He look quiet right here.
Yeah, it's not happening. Because dude in the burgundy never left eye contact. Like he never, like he's looking at his eyes from the side, nigga. Like,
I'm telling you right now, homeboy, man. And didn't she drop the F-bomb on dude too?
Yeah. Thank you, Doug.
Yeah. Didn't she drop the F-bomb on dude?
You're a great listener, Doug. You're a great listener because nobody talked about this. Straight up, Doug. Doug, nobody talked about this.
No, you're right. Because I really and truly analyzed that whole thing. Because because I was like, yo, man, did he do something wrong? But I'm thinking to myself, like, all Shorty had, first and foremost, he's working. He's working. All you had to do, so whatever he's saying, you just adhere to. Just move out the way.
And not even that. Not to your point, Doug. He is a worker. He does not own Spirit Airlines. He didn't, whatever decision he said that pissed you off, that's not him. He's just doing what they told him to do.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm gonna say this, right?
He's Ron Artest, and you that white boy that threw beer on him.
But there were dudes in the comments like, yo, like, why he even going back and forth with Shorty, like, and then I watched it again and heard the F-bombs. Right? I didn't hear that before. I heard the F-bombs, and she was like, you old dick in the booty ass nigga. Oh,
but I'm like, oh. But I'm gonna be real with you, Boone. That brings up a very key point that we need to talk about. It's amazing to me how women are advocates for the LGBTQ community, but as soon as they are ready to throw an insult at you, it always comes back to your sexuality.
I don't think I mean, she probably did mean it as an insult, but I think it was an accurate description.
Does it matter?
No, no, it doesn't matter in terms of disrespect, but it does matter in terms of that's why he got so fucking mad, because she went there.
But my thing is this: his sexuality has nothing to do with how he executes his job.
I think it has everything to do with why he reacted the way he did.
And I think he could have, because she did step in his space, but then he became the aggressor and started getting.
Did he? Did he though?
See, the problem is we didn't see it from the very beginning.
The very beginning.
Yeah. Because it started with, you can't get in my face and put your hands on me. And it looks like she wasn't supposed to be over there anyway.
He had to come from behind that counter, so he had to start at the counter.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean? Like,
he fired anyway. Like,
he had to be close to where he worked at. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless he's the ticket taker, and he's already off from behind the counter. But whatever happened had to happen that pulled him from away from his. She might have said something to put his, munched him in the head or something, or
because he said, "Don't put your hands on me."
She called him gay.
But see, but Spirit Airlines, man, does he work behind the counter? Well, they don't have uniforms with Spirit Airlines, so he.
That's what I was saying. Like, hold on, I ain't never seen a Spirit nigga looking like that. I ain't never seen a Spirit nigga with a Kango on and shit.
He a manager.
Nah, they don't have uniforms.
He managed to get himself fired fucking with that bitch.
I've flown on Spirit. They ain't got no uniforms on Spirit Airlines.
They wear them little yellow uniform shirts.
Nigga got a velour. Then they got a velour suit on and shit like.
The kids be wearing the elementary school, the little uniform joint, the yellow joint.
But see, let's go to a bigger point though. Let's go to a bigger point. And I always say this. I don't believe in ever putting your hands on a woman. But I do believe in defending yourself. That I do believe. I believe in defending yourself. And this goes to a bigger situation that we as men need to start talking about. We got to stop allowing one-way aggression. Like that's crazy to me that our bodies are not thought of in the same manner as our female counterparts. Like, do you understand that's crazy that you could get assaulted by a woman in broad daylight and no one says nothing to her?
That starts in childhood.
That's crazy to me. I got a son. Mo got a son. Bruh, there are girls out there that will fuck you up. Like, real talk. That's crazy. That's crazy to me in this society that we can sit up here and that woman pushed that man several times and slapped him. And not one dude sat up there and grabbed her hands and said, "Young lady, let's call a security guard."
She didn't
you
slap
just
him.
assaulted him.
She She didn't slap him until the guy got in between them.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It
don't matter.
Then she reached around the nigga and slapped him like, this bitch shit. She ain't know. See, things like that make you madder.
Because you wouldn't have did that if it was just us. Now you want to stunt.
But that's what I'm saying, though. And the fact that every man tried to grab him instead of one of them grabbing her and then calling a security guard to have her arrested for assault. They literally tried to get him. Right. And I'm just like, what?
Spirit did say they suspended him. Now, whether he's fired or not, I don't know. But he at least.
Do you think he warranted? Let me ask you this question: do you think he warranted a suspension?
Yeah, because he came from behind the counter.
Yeah, I think they're both.
If he was punching her from behind the counter, all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he would headlocked her over the counter, like bent her over the counter and shit.
As long as he stayed behind the counter.
You know what I'm saying? Rubbing her face on the keyboard and shit. Like, all right, nigga, that's company property.
I don't know, man. It's crazy to me the level of responsibility that's levied against the man, but in the same sense, the lack of respect that is given to us.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo, shout out to Pastor Ball. On his way up out of here. What's your social media and everything, man? You muted right now. You muted right now.
You muted, Mo.
You're muted.
Mo, you muted.
You're muted. When God is silent.
Hey, he was tuned in this morning. Hey, you can hit me at C. Maurice Ball, or you can jump on Facebook and follow the church at Relevant Church, SOIN, and and C. Maurice Ball on any of the social media platforms. So with that, man, hey, it's always good hanging out with y'all gentlemen. Y'all be awesome. Have a great rest of the week.
That's my guy. Yeah. That's my guy.
I'm out.
Let's pass the ball. Yo, let's go ahead and just get into this right here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we done already?
Doug's. I mean, I got a lot of shit. I thought y'all wanted to talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got mad shit.
I got work.
I guess the thing that gets me about that situation is, as a man, like I said, it just kills me the responsibility that's levied against us, but the lack of respect that we receive. Like, you're asking, this is the thing that gets me. You're asking this man to forget everything that he's dealt with that day. You're asking this man to also forget his own personal safety. And you're also asking this man to forego how he feels about himself to ensure that she doesn't get disrespected. I mean, do y'all understand everything that society is requiring that man in that situation to do?
Yeah.
While she continues to act reckless.
Right. That's why he said, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. But homie was like, yo, look, I'm gonna tell you, this picture right here, this picture speaks
that Nipsey Hussle t-shirt is.
This picture speaks thousands of words to me, right? Like, I see respect here. I see a mutual respect of look, like Blue Short was like, look, man, I ain't trying to fight, but I ain't trying to watch you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And the red shirt nigga was like, yo, I'll knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm
Blue
trying
shirt
to do
was
this
like, nigga.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, I'm with it.
Like,
I'm about that action, ball.
Yeah,
I'm about that action.
Blue,
you better leave Mr. Brown alone.
I'm about to tell you what it
that
is.
nigga like a D tackle.
You better leave David Mann stunt double alone.
That nigga scoop you.
He thought that old boy in the blue short thought he was a real nigga.
Was sweet and shit.
And then they got chest to chest, and he felt that solid.
Yeah,
like, that's why he turned away.
See, like up under him though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, to scoop his ass.
You say whatever you want to. My money is on Mr. Brown.
Absolutely.
Me too. Can't go. His hat not gonna fall off.
Yeah, my money on Mr. Brown.
He made a full tackle. His hat didn't come off.
His hat never came off.
No. He didn't make a full tackle. No. That nigga made a full tackle and a full tumble roll.
Right.
That nigga did a 720 across that
and
shit.
he's shorter than the other dude. You don't want him to get up on you.
I'm telling you, that was textbook what he did. Look at the shoes. They got slides on.
No grip.
Look at the slides. Nigga, I'm talking about the hand placement on the offensive lineman.
Boom. I'm going to tell you another part of it that y'all miss. All right? When homeboy came off the line, and went past the guard and got into the backfield. Did you see how she tried to get up and run away?
Hell yeah, she was out.
Did you see how she tried to get up?
Ain't seen her since.
Yo, that right there lets you know that she suffered from asphyxiation. She was not ready for the smoke that came.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
She got up and ran.
Nah, she was out. She was out. Yo, social media speaks. I'm a couple real quick. Yo, when do men stop doing basketball moves in the house? Like, at what age does it stop? Because if I get crossed up at 7 a.m. on the way to the kitchen one more time,
I mean, we
just because her stance. She need to get lower in her stance. She need to get lower in her stance.
in the hallway, like, just dunk on her.
You won't have this problem.
That's right. Just like homeboy on the offensive line. If he was lowering his stance, he wouldn't have got blown up like that.
Man,
yes.
That's
what you dug.
You can tell by the other dude's shoes that he didn't play football. He's the coach.
But
this nigga had on slides though.
That nigga had on some Birkenstocks and some Cotton Dockers with a Brooks Brothers zip up.
Those shits was like elf shoes. They came with the point at the end.
No, I'm talking about the first guy that was trying to stop him.
Yeah, but you can't say nothing because the nigga had on slides.
That nigga's a professional athlete. that man is an athlete.
That nigga had that leverage, boy.
Who blew his knee out. That's why he works his spirit. He blew his knee out.
He got the spirit of an athlete.
Yeah.
Yo, if you cannot see her as a wife, don't waste her time by making her your girlfriend.
What?
I'm gonna tell you, the majority of girlfriends I had, I didn't make her my girlfriend. She made her my girlfriend. You're like, nigga.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point I'm out. That's the point I'm out.
God damn. Like, you just gonna you gonna forcefully put me in a relationship and shit.
We stopped asking girls to be our girlfriend after the 7th grade.
Hell yeah.
After the 7th grade, there were no more notes saying check yes or no. All right.
You just assume that.
You know how many relationships I woke up and found myself in?
True.
That's not funny, yo.
So apparently every girl's ex was toxic and a cheater while she was perfect and loyal.
That needs nothing else. That's what. Hey, boom. Hey, Brinowen. What do us comics say? All the fat was trimmed off that joke. All the fat was.
Yeah, wasn't no joke. That wasn't no joke.
No, that's what we say as comedians. We trim all the fat. That stands alone. Nothing else needs to be said. I've been saying this shit for years, but y'all thought I was crazy. I was deranged. I've been saying this shit for years. Every nigga out there is bad.
Right.
All of us ain't shit.
How every nigga bad, but I only been with 5 people.
That's the problem. You ain't been with enough niggas.
You know what I'm
Get you
saying?
some more niggas under your belt.
Only 3 people. But every nigga's bad.
All of us is bad. All of us. We, like I said before, we were married at an 80% clip in America. And then one day, if you let women tell it, all black men woke up one day and said, fuck this shit, I'm out. All of us just woke up. We just woke up one day and said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
We just had another family, but we still had this one too. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just leave this one. We just had an additional.
Listen, if you got the funds to support more than one, I don't get mad at people who
That
got
shit
a
rhymes.
Listen, I don't get mad at people who got a Benz. I get mad at people who got a Benz that live in an apartment complex. That's what I get mad at. So if you can afford to have a Benz and live in a house, nigga, you can afford to have a couple of
I feel like New York is the only place I can accept that, because there's people who they had those apartments from like the 60s and 70s, and it's like $200.
You mean the grandfather
yeah,
joint?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we just gonna keep trading this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
in any other place, if you got yourself a luxury car and you stay in anything other than a house, nigga, your priorities out of whack.
That's
So
where most of
check-
the that's where most of the
So if
luxury
you
vehicles
if you
are.
a cheater, if you are a cheater, that is a rich man's game, bro. If you are below a certain tax bracket, you cannot afford to have more than one chick. You probably can't even afford to have the chick you got.
If you go to the 6-figure communities, you're gonna see a bunch of Yaris's. You know, like a Toyota Yaris's.
That
and shit. Like,
depends, man. Them people be spending. Them people own yachts that are bigger than a city block. Them people spend.
yeah, but so,
I've been on a boat where that joint was better than the house I was living in.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yo, them
for
people
sure.
spend money.
Yo, I looked at Michael Jordan's yacht from the outside. I said, this man could cure homelessness with the size of this yacht.
but he ain't.
But he ain't. He ain't.
He did cure homelessness. He got all them black men locked up in his jail, so they ain't got to sleep outside no more.
That's not the same Michael Jordan.
That's not the same Michael Jordan, y'all.
Michael Jordan is destroying the community.
You could put them leggings up high as heaven, but baby, that ass still flat. It a little
Lift your hands.
little
Preach.
accent over there.
Listen, ladies. I am getting sick and tired of y'all coming to the
Say
gym
your ass.
with them damn with yoga pants that seem like they substitute for a training bra. Stop pulling them joints up high, trying to show the lower part of your cheek where it curves in to your thighs, acting like you got ass. You
It be the
don't have
pants.
ass. You
It
have
be
a
the pants.
booty.
It be
You
the
don't have
pants.
ass. You have a booty.
They pulling it up because the butt is not big enough to hold the leggings up. They have
Yeah.
to pull it up.
There's a difference. Fellas, we need to start distinguishing. There are 3 different levels.
They need belt
You
loops.
have a hind part, you have a booty, and you have what we call ass.
Hind parts.
Yes, hind part,
That's what grandma got.
Yeah.
booty.
No, that's when she whooped you on your hind parts, nigga. You had hind parts when she whooped your ass.
Yeah. That's what, ladies, there are 3 types. Hind part is the lowest part. That's what a lot of y'all with them high water yoga pants have. Y'all have hind parts.
We white girls
Some
be
of y'all
having
take
a
a
little
step
booty
up.
today.
Y'all have booty.
I went
But
to this
now-
restaurant last week.
But then you get into where we call ass. Ass.
Yeah, them Caucasians was all right last week.
Yeah, man, they squat. They doing
I was-
squats.
They was just big. They look like they played sports. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Muscle, the legs is muscular.
No, nothing beats a softball player. Oh my
They
God.
might have been soft. They might have been soft. I know they.
softball?
I can tell they
No.
played the sport. I don't know.
Indoor volleyball.
No, softball players, bro. Softball players. Softball
Nigga,
players.
the batter
bro.
up video. Nelly, the batter up video.
Let's not bring up Nelly before we end up getting a DM from Irv Gotti.
Oh shit. He's a breast.
He said he has breath.
Yo, once you say water nasty or why you need 2 rags, I know all I need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you say water nasty, like it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Or why you need 2 rags? Like what the fuck? I use 2 rags.
Yeah. Why do you not need what you do? You just
Just
just like every day. Right.
So-
You don't feel the stiff or just
it's scraping. It's
exfoliation.
Yeah, exfoliating and shit.
The Everclear.
Excavating out this motherfucker.
I think they're excavating like an archaeologist.
Right. This is digging them up.
Yo,
How far
but-
are you digging?
Yo, this is I always look forward to this. You know, sometimes I tell them when I'm gonna show them, and other times I don't, because this guy, he's great off the fly, right? It's Doug Bennett and Doug's perspective.
What's this you about to show me, man? Because you ain't give me no heads up.
Yo, I have a meme that I know it will trigger a response from you.
Okay,
So,
let me see.
I want to know Doug's perspective on this. Life is hard. but at least I don't have a baby by my ex.
Hey, man, listen, let's do this. There are certain things in life that my uncle used to say, what is understood needs no explanation. When you sit up here and say stuff like, what goes up must come down. For every yin, there's a yang. For every good, there's a bad. For every up, there's a down. Listen to me. That right there is the reason why that man will go down in meme history as a civil rights hero. Because you need to understand the pain that a man has to deal with when he breaks up with somebody but has deceived them constantly. Constantly. There is no bigger conflict in a man's life than to love his child but hate the child's mother. Like, I don't think y'all really understand. That is like the only bigger conflict I can think of is God disciplining us. Because God loves us, but he don't want to see us in any pain. But you gotta be held accountable for your actions. That is where baby mamas come into play. I truly believe God loves us as men, but he says y'all got to be held accountable for your actions. That's the reason why any man with multiple baby mamas deserves everything he gets. Because if you are a man that has gone through this once, you listen to me. Notice Tupac was never shot 5 different times. Tupac was shot 5 times once. Notice 50 Cent was never shot 9 different times. He was shot 9 times once. You want to know why? Because 50 realized that, you know what? It doesn't take me getting shot 9 different times to realize that 9 bullets hurt. He was shot 9 times at once. And guess what? 50 ain't been shot since. So if you are a man and you got more than one baby mama, as I say all the time, be knowing, I am not anti-feminist, but I am pro-ho. And I am on that hoe side. She should run you up a flagpole simply for being stupid. Because if your baby mama was good the first time, she wouldn't be your baby mama. She'd be your wife. And the fact of the matter that you got men out here who do that shit multiple times and actually act like they're a victim, I'm gonna hit y'all with the Boone erect neck. And a victim? You are out of your damn mind. So I applaud this brother. And I hope it touches some 18-year-old who decides that maybe I don't need a condom tonight because my restraint is good enough. Maybe I should believe her that she's on her diaphragm, even though I've never seen her put it in. Maybe I should believe her that her tubes are tied, even though this bitch wears heels and has never tied her own shoe.
Damn!
For every man out there who really and truly wants to believe them, read this meme and find a brother and look at the pain in his eyes when he has to say, damn, I got to talk to this bitch again. I talk to her more now than I did when we were together. And you want to know why? Because Junior needs supplies for school. Junior needs more clothes. Junior needs a raise in his child support because you worked hard to get a raise at your job. Listen and hear me. Y'all niggas better read this shit and put this right up there next to the scripture of for God so loved the world. Understand this. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. I believe if God consummated and had Jesus, He would have gave his baby mama instead. Food for thought. Scrape the fillet.
Doug's perspective. Is that, I mean, you know, perspective. Like I said, off the fly. I did not prepare him for this.
Just saying, man. There's a reason why God didn't consummate Jesus, because he would have said, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only baby mama."
That nigga, he would have used a plan B.
Just saying.
Shit. Man, Doug, that was prolific.
Just saying, man. I'm serious.
Should have been prophylactic.
But yeah, it should have been a prophylactic. Because I'm sorry, bro. I've never understood how you got men out here with multiple baby mamas.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't get that shit.
Me neither.
I don't get that shit.
Hey, yo, I've gotten one woman pregnant. And I told y'all the story before. Like, I would have a child today because I'm not a proponent of a deletion. I never suggested that to any woman, nor have I suggested or required a woman to be on birth control. You know what I mean? I have an extreme pullout game. And I
dismount crazy.
Yeah, the one time I got somebody pregnant, I ain't pull out. I was just on some. I was like,
You on some dumb shit. Yeah, you on some dumb shit.
All you need is one. Nigga.
All you need is one, boy.
Yeah.
And you send millions in there. One gonna get it.
True. But
that's the reason why I'm telling you, I built my son up. My son was having self-esteem issues. I said, son, you black and you beautiful. And on top of that, remember, you're the sperm that made it. When the others did, your resolve is top notch.
But you know, I didn't advocate for that. That pregnancy was deleted without my knowledge or consent. But I have to say, I'm glad I'm not tied to that lady.
Yeah.
That's the catch-22. No.
Y'all, I'm serious, bro. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand how difficult it is. Y'all do not understand how difficult it is.
She's at the same place she was then.
Oh, never mind.
You know, y'all don't understand how difficult it is when you look at your phone and you see baby mama come through and you be like, shit. Tell me, I've been with some dudes. I've been with some dudes and I've seen all the life leave their face when they look at that caller ID and they see that chick's name.
Right. It always happened at the peak of fun.
At the peak of their happiness. Once they start to stay life together.
Yo, I be feeling sad. Niggas that be outside the house arguing the whole time. Everybody in the house having fun. Niggas
outside, out front and shit like.
No,
and then what? And this what make it so bad.
Yeah.
Yo,
he ain't even listening to shit.
Be knowing. This what make it so bad. This lets you know how strategic baby mamas are. Cause there's still no conclusion to the conversation.
Hell no.
And she will hang the phone up knowing good and goddamn well she done ruined the rest of your damn day.
And that was her objective.
There's still no conclusion.
See, I'm not good at that.
Yo, you can't talk to women if you're looking for a conclusion.
Nah. There's no resolution whatsoever. That's
if you're going to talk to them in regard to a conclusion, you have to make a conclusion.
Yeah.
And you have to just tell them what it is and leave. You can't talk to them in hopes of reaching a conclusion.
That's why I love Aaliyah so much. Aaliyah said, we need a resolution.
Yeah.
Are you sleep on the couch? I thought we were going out. I want to know what was in your head.
Hey, yo.
I love Aaliyah, boy.
Just like going out, but you took too long to get ready. We were going out. It's 11 o'clock, nigga.
Women always ask, they be like, yo, so what are we? Like, what is this?
I say Homo sapiens.
We friends. Like,
no, I don't use the friend word. No,
you don't use that word?
Hell no, hell no.
I know you. You know me.
You listen. You want to know what the last? You want to know what the last 3 letters of friend spells?
End.
That's right. That's what we are. Ending.
Oh, so you asked me.
That's what we are. We're ending.
No, they ask you so they can hold you accountable to shit.
Right. That's what you got. Like you,
Nigga,
cool.
you said.
That'd be cool.
Yo,
right?
you ever had a chick tell you like you committed to her, and she be like, yeah, cause I was just asking because I mean, you know, I was just going with the flow. Like, damn, I could have just said I'm fucking all these bitches and you would have been cool with the shit. Damn.
Hell, no, she wouldn't have been cool with that. She's lying then and she's lying now.
Nah, nigga, you could have said that.
Well, yeah, you can always say it. That don't mean you gonna get.
No, I learned in college that telling the truth don't fucking matter. it buy you some time.
Yeah.
Right? It give you some leeway. You could say, look, I ain't never say that. You know,
telling the truth to a woman is a waste of time. Because if she got a plan, she gonna execute her goddamn plan.
God damn it.
Believe that.
God damn it. But shit, yo, before we get out of here, Doug Bennett, you are on tour right now. You're tearing it up in these August streets, man. Where are you these coming weeks?
All right, man. These coming weeks, I've got a couple of I'm gonna be on podcast with Stiletto on the 16th.
Whoa!
Yeah. So y'all gotta check that out.
I'm a chat room going. I'm gonna fucking that shit up.
I love Stiletto.
We love Stiletto, man.
Y'all love Stiletto. The 20th, I'm gonna be in Great Falls, Virginia, and then the 26th, I am going to be in Woodbridge, Occoquan, Virginia, headlining at the Electric Palm. Yeah.
I'll probably see you then on the 26th.
Okay, cool.
Man, the 25th is my fiance's birthday, and the
27th. No, stay with us.
And no, wait, the 25th is her birthday. The 27th is my father's birthday.
Yeah.
You know your daddy?
Hell yeah, Nick.
My bad.
I know my
That's
father.
That's the goddamn shame when we a broken community when I'm surprised this nigga know his daddy.
Mr. Boone. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I gotta check Doug out, man. 26. I think we gonna see you on 26. Me and my lady. I think. Hopefully,
all right, I'm with it.
Hopefully, I can get her.
You gotta buy tickets though, man. So go to Facebook, man, and check it out.
I can't get them at the door.
Well, I think you can get them at the door. They 10 online, 15 at the door.
I got $5.
This nigga.
Yo, Brian,
follow me at Brian B. Knowing on all the social media platforms. I should probably use social media. I just be lurking.
Use that shit.
I don't think no
Yo,
I make reels, man. It's not fun no more.
I do wanna give some flowers to Doug Bennett, cause yo, this nigga, like whenever one show ends, he do it like, all right, so I'm gonna give my perspective on this platform and shit. Nigga, fuck Twitch. I'm on IG and shit. IG is down. I'm on YouTube, nigga. Like you nobody's stopping this nigga from talking.
Nigga, I got a lot to say. That's the reason. That's the reason why I let y'all niggas talk so I can be uninterrupted. But as you can see, that don't work. So I got to come up with my own channel, uninterrupted. I'll talk to my damn self. Ain't that right, Doug? You damn right, Doug.
We believe you.
I'll talk to myself.
We believe that's how you feel. We believe. we believe how you feel. Yes, sir.
This nigga's stupid.
Yo, we'll be out of here. NEMPATHY.